load up the comments to see who's in. I had it up, but it's decided to turn it off, so just bear with me a minute. So we're having Mav, our first one in. Very good evening. MONEYBROOK Junction. Is that Lisa and Mark or just one of you guys? King Julian. A little move it. Good evening. New Durham. Now, who on earth would that be, Craig? Mr. Grimm. Mr. Grimm. Mr. Grimm. So a big thank you. Obviously, I don't know if Jason's in, but obviously Jason surprised me with this. Did you upload that, or was it just on our personal?
I can't remember.
But Jason surprised me with this over the weekend as well. So I had my very own Mr. Grimm. Do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? The Muffin Man. So Ray Bertelson, Haunted Halloween, Jake. So Jordan, Paul Woods, Secret Anorak, Phil, hi buddy, Scott's Rails. Oh, I always want to call you Scott, but I know it isn't. 2 seconds, I shall go to the list. Can you remember Scott's Rails, Rob?
No.
Just bear with me 2 seconds. I'm sure it's in here, and I do this every time, and I can't find it, and then suddenly I do find it. Ah, Dave. So, very good evening, Dave. We got Mike. Hi, Mike. Is Sue with you, darling, or just yourself? Cole Button. What do you think every time I say that name?
Okay.
Yeah, nothing bad, Cole. It's just a gamer that we watch, and it's the way he pronounces Button that, yeah, but every time I say your name, I think of it. Ron Martin, very good evening, darling. Christopher's Hobby Blog, on time. Wow, I know, isn't it amazing? It's the only time this year. Dan Sterland, hey guys, hi buddy. You okay? Oh, I've lost what I was doing. I'll be Rail, Richard, hi buddy. LOL, thanks. What's that to me for getting your name? I'm awful, aren't I? Oh dear, Grace has been given a Reaper. Make tonight good, Grace, for Reaper's there and tonight's for nights. Well, you'd all have a quiet life after that. Sue's doing dishes at the moment. Well, hello, Sue. She can hear us. Brian Finnerton. Hi, buddy. Go for it. Painting. Yeah, it's not there still. Because I know we confused you with Jake initially, didn't we? I'm liking my list today, apparently. Daniel. Sorry, Daniel. It's not there, but it will get there. And then it will just be... we also have Tim. Hiya, darling. Live, not love. Eagle Creek. Ben. Hi, buddy. You okay?
How's the ankle?
Sorry.
So how's the ankle?
How's it? Yes. How is the ankle? Lovely. Flymo Adam. Hiya, darling. Hello, says Craig. You're at work still listening. No worries, darling. You drive safe. Dan, building a coach for the Tipfill Thunderbolt for a friend. Oh, nice. Fiddly, but nice. Simon's Chains. Good evening, RGJ. Nice to see you both at Model Show on Sunday. Yes, Simon, it was lovely to meet you too, darling. I actually have the cards up in my purse. They need to come down here, don't they?
Your pins.
Yes, which are still at mine. But yes, so we managed to get to the cruise show on Sunday. Granted, a bit later than we were planning, but we got to meet Simon from Simon's Trains. We got to meet Pete from DELPH Junction. Timber I finally got to meet. Now, I already knew what he looked like with Rob meeting him before. I was quite lucky that he did a selfie with Rob, so I got to see what he looked like, but with Timber and also Jason at Barnabas Junction. So it was a lovely meet. A lovely meet. Felt like we were in a bit of a boardroom initially, but it was a good laugh and it was brilliant. So it was a cracking one, and I cannot wait for Jason's next year. It's probably the first one we'll end up going to after Rob's operation. So, Sean Inkpen, hi all, everyone okay? Sean, have you been here before, lovely? Hello Ben, just watch your videos, nice bits and pieces. Alright, good, that's not for me. I've asked this before but forgotten the answer. Can you repair electric frog points if the frog wire has come off? Tim, that's not a question I can answer. But if anybody of the collective can help Tim with his question. So he has asked before, but he can't remember. Can you repair electro frog points if a frog wire has come off? So I'm sure somebody will help you out, Tim, there that knows. Tammy and Ray, hi guys. Hubby has day off, so having him and Ray hanging Christmas lights.
Emoji fest, please.
Yes, the emojis. Having him and Ray hanging Christmas lights. My inside is done. 3 trees and craziness. My favourite time of year. Now when this is done, it's all about the trains. But you're going to bring Christmas to the trains.
Tell them we send us some photos.
Which?
The Sammy and Ray's Christmas outside.
Oh yes, send us some photos. Yes, please.
You know what the Americans are like for their Christmas?
Yes, I know you. Yeah, like Rob said, you Americans are like all out for Christmas. We've not done it yet. I think everything's on hold until you've had your operation, really, isn't it? But your mum's home around December 1st, didn't she? So I can see the 1st or like the day before, because my brother's here. He can help me get stuff out the loft because Rob won't be able to. So we will be turning Christmas before we know it as well. But yes, please send pictures. The live starts and the fans kick in from Rob turning on his new toy. Yeah, we've actually not been in the shed today. Today's been a bit of one of those days, you know, when you're not...
To be honest, your shoulder's bad.
Well, your shoulder's bad. We've barely slept, have we? There's an SD card on the floor. Yeah, we barely slept last night, so we were feeling a bit like, ugh. So we've not actually been in the train room. And no, tell a lie, you came in this morning, didn't you?
Well, we haven't done any filming, so this week's update will be late.
We can do it tomorrow when we get back, can't we?
Yeah, possibly.
Pardon me. Did you wear a towel just so Jason could recognise you, Dan? No, I actually wore full clothes, believe it or not. I know it's hard to believe with Jason, but it was a bit cold otherwise, I think. So everyone's saying hello. Mav, kind of lurking again in work unless I overhear anything from Grace and Rob that I can't resist to comment on. Or can we give him something to comment on, Rob?
What?
Mav, he said he's listening because he's at work, unless he can't resist to comment on something. With Jason at the head of the table. Yes, exactly, Simon. So we didn't actually take a picture of it, but we went in to have a cup of tea. Jason bought us a cuppa, bless him. And we were sat at this table right next to a whiteboard, so we said the meeting, and Jason was at the head of the table. Still didn't get our turkey though, did we, Rob? Didn't get the turkey carved.
Didn't get the bacon sarnie.
They did bacon sarnies. I don't know if they did bacon sarnies at this one.
I don't know, but we didn't get one.
Yeah, you take that up with Jason, not me.
He should have brought them with him.
Oh yeah, he doesn't live far. But yes, it was fantastic, and it's so nice for us to have met people face to face. Obviously, we hope as the years go on we can meet more. I know we missed a couple, Brian at Finnerton, Moneybrook Junction. We did miss a couple on the Saturday, unfortunately, but I suppose that's the way it goes sometimes when you've got a 2-weekend kind of event. But for Rob, it was nice and quieter for you, wasn't it? Where I hear the Saturday was a little bit busier. So that is always going to be our thing as well, is obviously Rob struggling in crowds and things. So it's if it's too busy an event, we probably won't go. But Sean, always in the background, a lot of... Well, Sean, it's lovely to have you commenting, darling. This is what I say, you know we have a lot of lurkers, we do. But, you know, it's always nice every now and then when they pop in and say, oh, hello and that, because obviously I'm like, are you new, are you not? But it's lovely once in a while. I'm not saying lurkers have to. That's obviously not saying you have to do it. But it is lovely to say hello, Sean, so hello back. And you stuck around with this madness. New Durham Junction said, Soldier Tim, if that helps. I'm planning on going to the Crew Heritage Exhibition next year. Never been to the Crew Heritage Centre before. Jason's one, is that the Crew Heritage Centre? I'm awful with wherever. We're doing Jason's one, because we're doing the photography, but don't ask it. It's in Crew, that's all I can tell you. All depends on what's wrong with my... Sorry about bad typing, I'm on the phone. Richard, no worries, buddy. You've seen what I'm like when I type on my iPad. I can't do it. Dillington. James. Oh, I'm back to questioning myself. Did you have the railway with your grandson? Yes, James. See, I get for a stage, I like, don't know, question myself, and then it's stuck. So, here until it's pick-up time for grandson from Scouts. You can probably see us on Google Earth. We are bright. But what's your address and we Google Earth it? Railway's not... No, that's again. Doesn't hurt to have a DOS day. No, we've been having a few of them, but obviously the biggest thing at the moment is Rob's pain. So, because he's obviously uncomfortable on bed, it just means we're not getting a lot of sleep at the moment, isn't it, sweetheart? Just one of those things. Obviously I think pre-surgery, post-surgery even, it's going to be even worse until it calms down, but hopefully that extra pain before it starts is
well, we're still doing the live Tuesday, aren't we?
yeah. Unless
and they can all laugh at me.
Well, oh, it can't be Monday because you're not here. If we do a Tuesday live and I'm working, we just maybe do it earlier. That's the only thing I can think, because I don't think... Who else is on? Oh, I have to have a word with Jason. Because no, Jason does his on Monday. I can't remember who's on a Tuesday as well. But if I'm working at 6 in the morning, it will definitely be an earlier start.
We'll get Simon to cover it.
Well, no, because we'll still go live. It just means it won't be as a late finish. Maybe start earlier, I don't know. Well, it all depends on you, because if you're arriving in pain, then...
Sod that. We'll not give it up.
Did sleep well last night after being up for 20 hours yesterday. Been up at 4 AM to ride a brand new train at 6. Oh, nice one, Simon. Oswestry Road. Hi, both. Hope you're well. Hi, buddy. I've gone blank on your name as well. I am sorry. Not doing well. I think we're just overtired, aren't we? Oswestry. I thought I had it in there. Yes, Tom. Hi, Tom, darling. Great picture of you. Yeah, it was lovely to get a picture. We do have one with Timber, but obviously he's not a fan of his picture, so that one is kind of for us to keep. So if you ever meet him, he probably won't have a problem with you having a picture with him. He's just not a fan of putting it on social media, so...
How the hell do you get this out?
I don't know. What? Thumbs up. It's free, says Gray. How's your Mr. Grimm, Grace? Funny enough, that's what Rob is trying to figure out, how on earth to get it out. Oh, I don't know. That's the point, unless it just literally... Oh, there's a bit of tape. Oh, and it's screws, I think. Tape and screws. So he is still in his box. He is caged for now. It was a shame you missed loads on Saturday. Yeah, Brian, we unfortunately had to work, and especially with Rob then having to have time off at the moment, we're kind of getting in as much work as we can. I saw the photos, great. Yeah, so Adam Flymo has actually put the link. We did post some of the pictures with the meetup, and I know a few others did from the weekend on Brian's page on Facebook. If you aren't a member, if you can answer the question, please, because it avoids bots. But they are on there.
Have you got it?
I've got rid of a tape, but it'll be one of those, it will just click. Trevor, hiya, sweetheart. A lot of lurkers, but number one lurker in hot pants is Rob's as he lurks around the shed. It's too cold. I wouldn't. I'd love it, but even I know it's too cold right now. Matt's evening muggles.
Matt
I will have you know I'm a witch. Thank you. What did I say?
Matt's, you said.
I said Matt's.
You called him a Matt.
Yeah, it's here as Matt's.
Matt's, yeah, you said Matt's.
Did I say Matt?
Yeah.
I'm tired.
You called him a Matt.
These are Matt.
You called him Matt.
It's not coming in.
You called him Matt's.
Matt, yeah. You can tell I'm tired, guys. I don't think Jason's in yet. No, I don't think he is. Will do, yeah. I saw it looking good. Planning on going Heritage One next year. Oh, thank you, Simon. Jason's show model railway crew is at the Copenhagen Club. Or Copenhagen Club. Copenhagen Club. Obviously, we are definitely going to be there. And we are taking photos. So, all we ask is if you see us, we like to get a lot of photos that are natural, don't we? Don't point out we've got the camera, because that'll ruin it. That's the only thing, isn't it? If somebody's like, hey, and points it out, you're like, damn, we've missed that natural shot. But no, seriously, I think Jason is arranging a meet-up for that as well. And obviously that'll be nearer the time. Edenbridge Junction. Hiya, buddy. Is this your first time on our live, darling? I know I've seen you on other lives.
I don't think so.
I've seen him on other lives. I'm not sure, because he's not in my list as well. Do you have your name that you want to share, Edenbridge, as well, lovely? Because he's the one that is from Edenbridge that's back my way.
Oh, right.
I'm sure it is here on Andy's stream. I know we've talked before, but I can't remember if you've joined us here. Jimbo! Hi, darling. Can we have a live stream from the operating theatre? We can keep you going, Rob. Trust me, if we could record it, we would. I wish I could be there watching it. I really do. No pressure, Rob, but it all depends on you, said Phil. If you guys need the assist on live stream nights, I could pop over and be Rob's right hand, but you can't take over that duty after Grace. But seriously, I'm happy to help pop over. Well, it's his left hand he's having operated. It's not right. I think he's all right with his right hand, darling. Mav, H&H7 and us at 7. So yeah, if we go early, it's not going to affect anyone. I didn't realise High's the same day as us, but unfortunately, I think with so many YouTubers now, it's hard sometimes not to have some either at the same time or correlating with each other. It's very difficult, isn't it?
Tell him not for the squeamish.
Not for squeamish. From who?
From me.
For what?
The link I put up. Oh,
okay. Rob has posted a link of what could be his surgery. But if you're squeamish, don't click on it. Hehe, someone got one of them on Facebook. Yes, quite a while ago, I believe. Met Timber at Telford, met Brian a couple of times. See, we haven't met Brian yet. I remember seeing a presentation of Mr. Grimm was funny, Simon. Yes, I think Rob's only posted a video to our personal profiles. Did you send it to Craig?
I can post it on my page if you want.
Might be, because then people can see it, can't they? But yeah, I'm never good, especially with locations. So Jason said, oh, about this person living there, and I'm like, And he was like, Beetlejuice, and I was like, Mr. Grimm. And then he chucked me the Mr. Weeper. But he said he deliberately didn't include it because he said they're very difficult to get hold of now. So that's why he made sure there was one for me, bless him. But yes, it did mean a lot. And to Pete as well. Is Pete in, actually? I don't know if Pete's in. Pete gave us a little Q camera as well for the track.
Yeah.
Which we don't have a track running yet, but that obviously...
I'm going to try and clear a small areas just so we can get it going.
Well,
so we can go past the train station.
Well, I was thinking if we put that back up.
No, don't worry about that bit. If I get it coming in through the tunnel, back out and past the train station. That'll do.
Yeah, because what's wrong with the bottom line? It's just that bit at the top, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, by intimately, Dan, I have a challenge for the chat. I'm in need of 10 J94s in total eventually. Can everyone keep their eyes out? Up to £20 each. Yes, it's a difficult challenge. So again, the collective, if you do ever see anything. Dan, how are they going to get in contact with you, buddy? Maybe put an email on your page. Yes, Tim, you come over not realising he stood next to me. I hear you're a lot taller than in person, Brian. Take the tape off the plastic box. Pulls off easy peasy. I don't know if he's got it because I don't know where it is. Oh, I don't know. Unless that's might be that off that. I don't know. He might have got it out. I'm not sure. Won't long before Evening Star is here. Can't wait. Usual Facebook requirements, folks. Answer the question, agree to the rules. Nothing difficult. Oh dear. Other Street's asking anybody from the southwest in the chat. So Moneybrook, both of you are here. Hi guys. Pete, did you hear your name? I was just talking about you. Don't tell him, guys, what we were saying. Grace, stay off the cold meds. What cold meds? Edenbridge, yeah, first visit. My name is Baz. Baz, well, it's lovely. I know we've talked on, I think it's Andy's. So it is lovely to have you joining us on our stream. I just want to get this written down on my list. Those will tell you I'm awful with my list. It's a way to try and remember people's names.
What's up?
Oh, Baz, it's Baz. Edenbridge is Baz. Oh, I had it in my pocket. So, I don't know, yours dead. So let me just write that down. And then we do a bit of housekeeping.
Yeah, make sure they know where the fire exits are.
Yeah.
One over each wing. No, you're too fucking complicated. Yeah.
And he says it's me. He says it's me that does that. What are we going to do with you?
Well, I was gonna have a go at printing something that was slightly more complicated.
One that you said for me earlier.
No, not that one. I need to work out how to flip that.
Why don't you ask Timber?
Good thing. So it was like a Art Deco type hand.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
cut see-through and stuff like that. Print time, 4 days. No.
Anybody want to donate another printer and we'll have one for long jobs like that? Oh, I don't know. But that's what people do, isn't it? They get multiple printers, so they have the long print ones and the short print ones. Oof. But yes, obviously, Edenbridge Baz is new, and if we've got any new viewers in tonight, a very big welcome. But a few things just to warn you, we are not politically correct in this chat. If you are easily offended, I would probably recommend not tuning in.
2 seconds, 2 seconds. I'm going to interrupt. Craig, if he's watching.
Oh, have you... Where have you put him?
I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you should be able to see him there.
Where have you put him?
I put him in the church.
Oh, in the door?
Yeah, get the trees out of the way.
Just timber.
Mr. Grimm's in the church.
He's always with us. But yes, so obviously this stream is not political correct. Innuendos. What did I say?
Not political, you said.
Oh. It's not going to work tonight, I think. And you said you were going to be bad. But yes, we easily offended. It's not one
Shall I say it in English?
No, just let me. It's going to bug me.
It's not politically correct. We love innuendos and hints and things like that. Rude stuff. Preferably, unlike I just did, the swearing. Try and cut that out. But it's
Innuendos.
relaxed, it's chilled. We don't give a monkeys.
Yeah, so obviously, like Rob said, innuendos, the only thing we ask is in the comments not to do like obvious words. This is mainly because of the algorithm. We don't want her to think like we're a spam channel or anything. But if you do it as an innuendo, absolutely fine. Someone described it, was it you, Mav? Describe our lives a bit like we're at a bar. We're all at a bar. It's bring your own drinks and we're just at the end of a bar and you guys are all sat there. We go from anything from trains to cartoons to military stuff, you know, military airplane scenes. The conversations just go. It's, you know, that's what it is. This place is relaxed. We enjoy this as much as you guys do. It isn't serious. It's not just, here is my kit, this is me doing it. So hopefully you enjoy Baz and anyone else that is new. And before I forget it, I do want to say my thank yous. Obviously our patrons and our members. They have signed up. They help us a little bit that way. We've also got donators, multiple donators, gifters, everyone. But to be honest, it's everyone as well. You know, without people watching the adverts, things like that, we could not do this railway without your guys' help. We would not even be, I doubt there'd even be ballast on the ground, would there?
Especially over the next few months.
You know, it's because of you guys that it's made us possible to be where we are, and we are forever thankful. You know, with our recent addition of a printer. I don't know if Timber's in. We will still be using him for things because obviously we're only filament where he is resin.
And his prints are amazing.
Yes, his prints are amazing.
And you still need to put the order in. And that's the second time I've told you.
No, I warned him and said I don't know when it'll be. I said to him that. So obviously fear not for Timber. He did wind me up about that at the weekend, but he's already said, you know, he's there to help with things. But it's you know, it's a free place to be here, you know, and obviously the biggest thank you, and also a kind of word of warning to people because we have had it before. The biggest thank you to our moderators. Our mods are here on our lives, but also off of our lives. You know, if we get dodgy comments on our videos, they will message us and say, check your comments, because they know we're at work and things like that.
Anybody disses the mods, they're gone.
Exactly. Our mods are obviously there. They always check with us over things, and they know what we're happy with things. So if you disrespect our mods, you know, our way of, you know, they look after us, we're going to look after them. If you disrespect them,
there's no question about it.
There's no question.
Yeah.
So anyway, back to normal now. I just wanted to say that, obviously, just so anybody knew, mainly is for warning of us not being the normal channel and a bit more innuendo than most. Weird, yeah. Never heard of Edenbridge and want to more than 10 of 3 members found a ticket from Brighton to arrive here. Edenbridge. I've been to Edenbridge. It's down from where I'm originally from, Simon. I used to go trampolining there. Andy! Hi, darling. You okay? I can't remember when Zara was born. I saw her in Marilyn's belly, all purple, still in her belly. She had a cesarean. It was awesome to see. Nice. Problem is, if I ever have to have a cesarean, I'll just be like, put a mirror so I can see.
Is it a hot dog, is it?
No, that was Craig that said that.
No, I mean Andy.
Oh, Andy's just come in, yeah.
So speaking of mods, if you disrespect any of the mods, especially Andy, Andy just gets them gone, doesn't he? Like,
yeah.
No chance, bye-bye.
Dan Sterling and cold tonight, even upstairs. Yeah, that's why we're with jackets on. It's definitely getting colder, although it's been weirdly warm today. You should take your list book with you to shows, and when you meet other YouTubers, they sign it. Basically, the list book then becomes like the books for number chasers used to log steam locos. That's not a bad idea, Dan.
What?
Getting the mods to sign in the book when we meet them. I know we get like the cards and that, but especially as I've got my book here.
Oh, right, I'm with you.
It would be, yeah, that's not a bad idea, Dan. Ian, hi Grace, hi Rob from the cave. You alright, darling? See, I need to catch up, obviously. I watch a video of Rob eat, can relate, all the best. Yeah. Pete did say hi, but feeling unloved again. Well, Pete, really, it's because you went to say goodbye and I shouted you and, you know, leaving. And, you know, you just was going and it was your missus that listened to me. So, get back what you're given. Oh, I was so gutted, guys. I was actually going to take Pete a pair of my tweezers because of the jokes we've had. And we're sitting at the table and he brings out these tweezers. And I went, nah. That's my beep. You can imagine my word. Because guess what I left here that I was going to give him. I was so annoyed, wasn't I, Rob? Might have one or two. Oh, not to us. Choberton. Hi, Tony. You all right, darling? Hi, Lee. Very easily offended. Very delicate me. Pete, why are you here then? You talk to me? Really? You talk to Rob? You're all right. It'd be right, as they say. Yeah. So, Flymo. No worries, just swearing and such. Eden Bridge. We don't bite. Not much. I see you beat, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ooh. Ouch. Oh, Mav, that was a bit cruel. I know you're on my side, but Pete said about going because I hadn't said hello to him. But I did say whether you were in or not. So Mav said to him, see you, Pete, don't let the door hit you on the way out. Ooh.
No. That's fighting talk. Pete, fight back.
Yeah, I can relate, Grace. I am more tired than a one-legged man in a butt-kicking contest. Yeah, I think we've had a busy weekend and then barely any sleep last night. It's just kind of hit us. Yes, Grace, 'twas me. So yes, I did like that bar analogy. Has Rob got pliers or something? He can't stay still or sit down. He can't tonight, can he? He's playing with his new toy. Barnabas, Jason, I've been talking about you as well. Very good evening. Mr. Grimm is now in his position. I was talking that you didn't bring the turkey. You were ahead of the table and you didn't even bring the turkey.
All the bacon sandwiches.
Yes. Have you got a swear bucket? No, but I need one.
The print one.
We could actually.
The RGJ DXX swear bucket.
Yeah. I might have to design that. That should be my first design, I think.
Yeah, but that means people would have to... They're swearing, they'd have to PayPal it to us to put it in the jar.
Well, that's fine. I've got the little game coins. We can do that. So then we write the names on so we know who the debt's owed to.
Yeah.
We're chasing for it. We come and find you. We know where you live. One thing I will say as well, now that Jason is in, Jason invited us to his after the show. And I've got to say, Jason, you're loud. YouTube, like Dan said when he came in to see ours, YouTube does not give the full picture. It was just amazing. So many details.
And it was lovely to meet Rachel.
Yes, and it was lovely to meet Rachel as well, finally. But it was absolutely amazing. Thank you so much, Jason, for all you've done for us this weekend. And obviously, Mr. Grimm. But, you know, you've just gone above and beyond for us.
Moderator nominations.
Oh, yes. I still haven't done mine. Moderator nominations are closing the end of this month. 30th of November. I got it right, Jason. Are you proud? I got it right. That is then being drawn. Oh, I don't know when it's being drawn. But it was Jason and Mark Donegal Dad that thought, you know, we need to do something for our mods. I believe there is a YouTuber one every year. And those two thought, why not do one for our mods? So that's what's being done. I believe it goes to the top 10. And then you guys get to choose from a top 10. At this point, if you want to vote, you can vote for multiple people. They have to be on an active channel moderating. But when you do, if you do multiple nominations, then you have to do it as singular forms. You have to do one for each person. As I said, I think there is going to be like a top 10. And then there are prizes that have been sorted by... Jason, I need you here saying this for me. Just read something on my screen. We were all peeing ourselves laughing at Grace on Sunday. Me? Where Where's my book? I need to hide. I need the book. The purple book does when I'm at home. When I'm at shows, it's a programme. Raymond Legs. Hi, darling. You okay? You mean my management? Sorry, not sure what you mean there, Oswestray. I'm obviously gas bagging. Moderators nomination sponsored by West Hill Wagon Works. Thank you, Jason. I need you on like a little screen here to say that bit because I'm useless. I'm not banned. Yippee! Says Raymond Legs. You've never disrespected the mods. Or is a loss? Of course you're not going to get banned. Management. Yeah, I've obviously lost what I said about management. That's okay, Andy. You don't want a Himmler. I guess we're talking about locos. Got you, Grace. I draw the line there, Pete. Yeah, all good working on Malau, Ian. No thanks needed. It's my honour to buy tea, coffee for all. Well, we'll have to get the next one, Jace. Because you'll be running around like a blue-ass fly on your show. I'm sure even as photographers, one of us can go and grab a cup of foreign, can't we? I forgot to make a video showing my train show haul from Saturday. We actually haven't done ours yet. I respect my elders, Rob. Ooh.
Who said that?
Pete. I'm guessing that's into Mav. There's a fight going on, guys, and it's not us for once. Where's my popcorn? I'm going to get to watch one for once. You know that gif on Facebook when he's there, the black man's there, and he's like, his popcorn, and he's like this.
I'm just here for the comments.
No, there's one of the guy, like at a game or something, and he's got a big bucket of popcorn, and he's going around like this. And
he says, I'm just here for the comments.
Not on all of them. Sometimes I can't find that one anymore. But yeah, that's what I want to be when someone else is having a domestic. Tim, I nominate me. Jason, open the trap door. It was definitely interesting walking up it in heels, let's put it that way. Flymo, thanks for sharing the link for the nominations. Have you put yours in, Grace? You're joking, aren't you? Jason will probably be messaging me on the 29th. Grace, have you done it yet? No. Grace, you have to do it like every hour. It's still hard to choose because I love all my mods. Are you sure they're closing at the end of the month, Grace, for nominations? Oh, now I'm questioning myself, Dan. We'll be in the top 10 of not made the list even once. I think YouTube and videos do not give layouts just as you really need to see them in person. Yeah, Tammy, I completely agree, darling. As I said, when Dan came to visit us, he said, well, the other thing as well is YouTube makes it sometimes look bigger, isn't it, as well? Because Dan was like, I thought your space was so big. And it's like Jason's as well, because it's in little sections. I just didn't realise how it went round. It was like a shock.
Yeah, but the thing about Jason's is, Jason's loft is actually smaller than this room. But
and it fits more in.
And it fits more in because he's able to go all the way around.
Yeah. So obviously it's, again, it just shows on the shape you have as well can make a difference. And he's got a removable bit, the jammy git. But yeah, it just doesn't, especially I always love, I think one of the first proper lives I watched of Jason's was when he was doing his thorns and his bushes by the signal box. And wow, when I saw it in person, I just couldn't believe it. Honestly, it looks even better in person. And because it was quite rushed, because obviously it's a long day for Rob and he was working the next day, I could have sat there for hours looking at, pardon me, looking at separate bits. There was just not enough time to look at all the details. Pardon me. Failed miserably with my last innocent YouTube video. Memory cards kept losing everything. We're not happy chappies. Oh, is it worth getting some new ones, lovely? Or do you reformat it every time you've got your footage off?
What's he lost?
Yeah, he kept having issues with his memory cards.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I lost everything.
He needs to do a full format on it, and if it's still not working, then he needs to bin it.
Yeah, a sketch from comedy series Hey on Pace. Ah, right, I'm a little bit young for that one, I think. Might have seen it, but I wouldn't know it's them. Harris, evening everyone. Someone got it for Oswald Street. Handbags ready. Exactly. I'm enjoying this.
I'll tell Harris I've just replied to him.
Oh, Harris, darling, Rob has just replied to you. Hey, does that mean you're the secretary when I'm on lives? I'm a secretary in every other live, and I had to behave what I said there, not the other one.
Yeah.
At work, everything else, it's usually me. I have the power. I would just still at the back of a room. Oh, there we go, suggestion. I would just sit at the back of a room, pissing myself laughing. Yeah, it got to that point, wasn't it? But you kind of don't want to do that in public, do you, Jace? It was like, we've got to stop laughing now or someone's going to have an accident. Not in public. With regards to the swear bucket, print off the largest skip print, and that's the newest swear bucket. I might have to design one for like my first design as a play. Timber's missing again.
Yeah.
Has he gone out for another pub crawl? Sean, evening gang. That's GWR Buckley. Am I the only top tier member and mod to visit? You're the only one to visit so far, Dan. Actually, he is, isn't he? He was
Yes,
the first
yeah.
visitor. You're the first visitor. Although I know Jason is hoping to get over this way at some point. So you are very special in many ways, Dan. I got 2 layouts. Thank you, Jason. We had fun. Just so annoyed we lost everything we've ever done. Ah! James, do you keep everything on the same SD cards? Because I would totally recommend putting it onto a computer and also backing it up onto a hard drive. Sorry, I thought it was the SD card you've lost it from, unless that's where you've kept it all. Because if you're keeping everything on the SD card, it'll fill up and it just won't cope, will it, Rob?
Well, the best bet is to get what we've got is a NAS drive.
Yes.
Well, no, you don't have to have a NAS drive. You can get an external drive.
Yes.
The NAS drive's just better.
If you want any tips on that, James, feel free to drop us a message. We'll be happy to help. Yeah, just a new video card. Yeah, definitely back up is the only thing I can say. It's like any kind of technology nowadays.
It fails.
Yep. Oi, oi, Savaloy, we were just talking about you as well. I swear, everyone we're talking about tonight just come in as we're talking about them. So, Timber, yes, it was lovely, my shorty friend, to meet you at the weekend. Almost beat me up when he realised we were 3D printing, but hope you can visit again. You're both welcome anytime. Jason, we definitely want to, sweetheart, especially when it's not as rushed. I think we've just working the weekend. I'd worked the Friday as well, hadn't I? So it was a
We
pretty...
didn't get back here till 8:30, did we?
No. So it was a really busy weekend, and obviously we got to the event late as well. Later than planned. I've been in Jason's loft too, a few years ago now, so it's changed a bit for sure. Oh, it doesn't do justice, it really doesn't. Ladies, SCENICS have an Etsy page. I have to see what they have to avoid relying on trying to find knock and bush stuff. Huh. I didn't realise they had Etsy, but keep an eye, because usually when they're on other platforms, they have to increase their prices. So definitely check on the website before. It's like Amazon. A lot of Amazon sellers, their actual sites are cheaper. So don't get stuck in... I know Amazon is easier on things like Etsy, but... Jason's office is brilliant. YouTube definitely spoils the look of layouts when live, and I've also noticed when posting photos on the community page I lose quality, a bit annoying. Yeah, Edenbridge, so many platforms do it now. Facebook, Instagram. And Instagram is a photo app. It's... I got... Oh, Pete, it was you that got Jason's flat wagon. Do you want to add anything else onto your list with me? I need to get back...
Jason got us a flat wagon too, didn't he?
Was that when you were all huddled in a corner and you got called over and I was looking at the barrel?
I was going to
all
pay.
you
I
were-
was just about to pay for it, and Jason said nope.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, sorry, I forgot.
Jason, thank you, sweetheart. Somebody didn't tell me. I thought he'd got it, but I didn't realise, so thank you. Timber's not talking. Grace, I expect a big hug when we do eventually meet.
Who's that?
Brian.
Oh God, yeah.
Well, you should have been there on Sunday, Brian. Should have been there to see us. Feeling my love. everyone's saying hello to Timber. Back with my friend Ruby, says Dan. I have a 5 terabyte external HDD that all my videos sorted on. We actually have 2, don't we, dear?
What?
Hard drives.
Yes.
Except yours is the only one that's on the cloud.
You've got an external drive, and then
you've got the
NAS drive. Is a cloud.
I don't know how much collectively have we got now.
What, between the two?
Yeah.
Only 6 gig.
Oh, then I've got my other one as well, which is another gig, I think. You never have too many storage, especially when you're a YouTuber. Oh, good, not losing all the videos. Can you grab them from YouTube? Oh, so he's not lost all of them. Build model kits and car. Hi, new to your channel. Build model kits and cars. Hello. Do you have a name, my love? But have I seen you on somebody else's stream? Andy's or Jason's. I think I've seen you on someone else, but it's a very big welcome. And if you would like to share your name, please do. I always find it nice. And I get to call you by your name. But if you don't, it's not a problem. If you're easily offended, it's not the channel for you. But I think most that see our videos have already gathered that. But lots of innuendos. Please don't openly swear in the comments. But innuendos, absolutely fine. But a very big welcome, and I hope you enjoy it.
And we do occasionally talk about trains.
Yeah, occasionally. Usually it's everything but. All my videos files about top of my 20 terabyte server. Failure is not an option.
Nice.
Exactly. Timber, do you fancy bringing that to show us at the next show? Rob, I'll grab a camera and you grab the hard drive.
Yeah.
I'll distract him.
Jace, if you know Timber's address, let us know.
Timber, I'll just tell you that I'm starting to print model railway things when I'm with you to easily distract you, you see. Look out for external HDD and Amazon Black Friday sales. But did you know, Jason, someone actually proved it, that they upped their prices.
In the weeks before.
In the weeks before, so it looks like a good deal. Don't get me wrong, occasionally there is, but they're very sneaky. Right, my vids are on Google. Mav, it's 2014 now and I'm going on my 30-minute work break. Let's see if Grace gets this before I get back. And Grace, it was a joke with Pete and the LOL at the end. No worries. I'm enjoying it for once. It's not me and Rob having issues. So I'm like, yeah. David Hinks, hi darling. Just dropped in from Mo. Hope everyone's well. Raymond Legs, if it's GameStop or Walmart's own brand SD card, you're fine as no one will counterfeit a store brand SD, no brand name value. I had a hug with Grace. Rob refused. You refused to give Timber a hug?
You didn't ask for one. Besides that, I don't. I nearly swore.
You nearly swore again.
I don't hug people at the moment, do I?
No, you have to be very careful of your shoulder, to be fair. Even like friends and that. Even my mum, when my mum hugs him, doesn't it? He's just like this. Just in case. King Julian, was that comment meant to go there? Grace had gone. Was that an accident, mods? I'm a bit confused there.
What's that?
Accidents happen. King Julian, Grace had gone, but it's a comment that's been hidden.
Grace had gone?
Yeah.
Gone where?
I've done it before where I've accidentally. Who knows me? Live and learn. I'll try and grab them back, but obviously we've lost other things we've done that's not on YouTube. Yeah, if you need any help, James, with backing up and ideas and that, just let us know. Hi, we'll have to come to North Wales sometimes. I do have family up there. Well, if you're ever near this way, drop us a message.
Kettle will be on.
Exactly. I'm a good haggler. Yes, Jason, and you also have it set up with your sale friends to get people to buy things, don't you?
Yeah. Did he get his backhander off the guy? That's what I
Yeah, did you get your backhander though? So I wasn't planning to spend anything, but obviously those on the last stream would have seen my mum actually said, you know, take some money out to get it. And I'd been so good. I'd even not looked at the Metcalf kits, even considering you get some of the old rare ones there. I didn't even look at the Metcalf kits. I avoided all the stalls until Rob and Jason called me over.
Don't blame me, that was Jason.
And I may as well show them because we've still got to do a video anyway.
Yeah.
But yes, he turned around to me and said, "Oh, look at this kit. You'll really like this." And those know I want to make trees, so I got the WC kit. And then Rob was like, just go for it. I was like, well, that's not me spending it, is it? We also got some of these rust paints. Those that know that I've wanted to do a bit of rusting on things. And unfortunately, we've got wrong mud. We described it wrong, didn't we, dear? The textured mud. Now, we will use this for somewhere. We went for like a dry summer, but what we didn't even think of at the time is for where we want it, it's a dark brown. So we need to get to another colour. But it will be used on something, I am sure. I suppose you guys that have been in this years have just cupboards of different things, and I'm not there yet. No one does, says Tim. But I'll just show you, you may never get out. There's a few up. There's a few of us up here who YouTube. Yes, Timbers Wrexham. Lord Owl, we need to go and see, don't we?
Yeah,
We've
we
not
keep
got,
passing, but we've not gone in.
no, we keep forgetting to go over and see him, actually. Not that we have contact details for him, do we? We need to sort that. But everything was supposed to be back on the clouds. Everything was backed up. But strangely enough, not the stuff we really needed. Don't. It's always the way, isn't it? You think, oh, I'll do it later, and then something happens. Jason, be right back. Got a nip to the shop for some cough medicine. Leicester TMD Gary, good evening. Rob and Grace and all fellow modelers. Hi, buddy, you okay? How is the gimbal treating you? So, those who don't know, Gary was actually our winner of our 4,000 giveaway of our gimbal.
It was nice.
I know we did a video. It was lovely. Thank you for crediting us. You didn't need to, darling, but obviously, as said, any issues, drop us a message. Yeah, my mistake. The chat shifted. Fly mode. Oh, we've all done it, haven't we?
Are you going to catch up anytime soon?
No, I know. Videos are too big to back up the cloud. You need masses of space, and therefore would cost a fortune. Oh yeah, Tim. Last time I was near North Wales was when I took my wife to Mountain Zoo. So you would have been closest to Dan at the time.
Yeah. I can't take you to the mountain zoo because they keep you in the monkey enclosure.
I've already been there, thank you very much.
Yeah. Didn't they try and keep you in the
No.
monkey, in the monkey enclosure?
No. I'd rather go in with the lemurs. Because they're cute. Anyone got the Rapidos tram cars? I'm on the fence. Collective. David Hinks is asking. Only thing I spent at Crew was the ticket to get in, a tuna sandwich and a packet of crisps. You did well then. Because even I wasn't planning to spend. Although Jason walked around with us, didn't he? So maybe that's why you got away with it. You didn't buy the castle, Grace. Not yet. Jeez, we've not even got line running. Can confirm I've only had fist bumps from Rob, hugs from Grace, and foliage and walls. World War Scenics, Grace said you're really good mud paints. This, do you mean mud paints is in the textured one or just like a muddy colour? Because this is actually a textured one. So I can like put it on. I've not actually got my light on, that's why it's so dark. So this has actually got the texture in it of the mud without having to build it up. But as you can see, it's a bit grey.
Yeah, but we can use it on your church.
No, I know.
That's the ground for the church.
But you can get a dark mud ground, which is, we were hoping to do the mud obviously on Rob's Poshkit's house, Pen Piddin, and obviously we said to the guy it's a summer layout. So the guy recommended for like your summer colours. We didn't even think till we got back. The ground's dark brown. And in Wales it rains all the time. So, oh, I think I've caught up. Hey guys, you should come to Crew, not as big as gets, for a chance for a meet up. Well, Jason's one, I honestly think if people get in your diaries, Jason's one next year. No textured ones, Grace. Oh, okay, Tim. Wally's about north of the Get. I live 10 minutes from Welsh Mountain Zoo. Hi, Rob and Grace. Hope you're okay. I've been lurking. Sorry. Hi to everyone else. Hi, Snowy, darling. We need to actually give you a call, don't we?
Oh, yes.
Yes.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. Shall we say tomorrow? I've got a doc sim morning, but we shall give you a call tomorrow, darling. I spent over for... Jeez, Pete!
Didn't you know?
So you spent all that money and you still ain't paid me for my tweezers. Shouldn't have given that away. Do you want to come sit here for a minute? Because then I'll thingy and then I'll... Well, I was hoping to thingy and then get started.
Let's get started because I'm trying to find something. Where the heck are you?
I think Barnabas arranges for crew on at Heritage Centre. He's doing his own one, Tim, in June. Someone did say earlier, this is so awful. The cruise show on Sunday, I honestly did really enjoy that one. A nice relaxing for once, not running around like a headless chicken. So Simon, are you usually helping out at layouts? Is that why? Too crowded for me, Andy. So yeah, we won't be going to the big ones, guys. Knockers Lane, Roger, hiya darling. Remember the animated cartoon, the Gogs, North Walians? He spent a fortune, £15, said Brian. And Timber, you picked up something as well, didn't you? So Simon, you're the only one that didn't. So, I think we're continuing with this. Oh, die quietly, Jesus.
Alright.
Who was the other one? Jason. Oh, he's gone out, isn't it? Who did he introduce us to as well? That was it. It's going to be at Jason's show. Bucknell Junction.
I think
Was it
so.
Bucknell?
I think so.
I do apologise. I think we met Bucknell Junction as well. We didn't give him one of our stickers though, did we actually? But we did meet Bucknell
But it was
as
nice
well.
the amount of people that actually heard of us as well.
Oh, it was lovely. It was nice and relaxed. As I said, our only point was because we arrived like with 3 hours to go. It was more of a rush than normal, but it was pretty good, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No, wrong thing.
I bought a loco that don't work. Send it to Brian. It's running around trying to film as much as I can. Ah, Simon, that's why Rob did all the filming, not me. And he still got round quicker than me. Brian, we spent over £100 in the end. Have to come to the Stafford one, Grace. How busy is that, Tim? Because that's what it will depend on. Got a brilliant bit of Metcalf, though. Oh, did you, Pete? I didn't actually see what everyone else got. Although I think Jason got a... he did get for his camera, didn't he? He got a... same as what he got us.
Wagon. Jace. Wagon, yeah.
Yeah, I think he did. I'm going to do some work on my layout, so I'll keep watching this into the chat while I do more weather into the track. No worries, buddy. So Eden Bridge, if you want to talk to him, let us know and we can shout it out so at least he knows. And Mike at Puddon Junction is away from the keyboard. Hi all, I just woke up. Horrible weather here. Yes, yesterday was the worst for us. Oh, the wind. Rob was at work and before he even got to the bridge, he said it felt like someone had bashed into the ambulance. It was that bad. Raymond Legg, I own too much stuff. Did I see a comment from my mum? Oh yeah, and how much change after buying sweets? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Not even a penny. Stafford isn't
No,
too
it was
big.
just someone's generosity that you got the bargain and dropped down to the price we had, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
So yes, I'm going to flip it. I spent a grand total of sweet Fanny Adams at Crew. You weren't there, Dan. So this is what we've been working on. Is our barn. My finger's not hurting today, at least. Now I haven't found the tiles yet. They're in that safer place. I can't tell you where they are. I'm going to eat a jammy dodger. But yeah, it was just lovely to meet people, wasn't it? Because the only one I'd met before was Jason. Nah, it's a good bunch really, isn't it? Jesus, Simon. 198 clips. Wow. Simon took 198 clips.
On the crew station. Crew thing. Brian wants to come to the crew one as well.
Oh, Knuckles Lane dying. Darling. I don't feel good off to bed. Good night all, may you gods go with you. You feel better, Roger, darling? It's that time of year, isn't it?
That's not good.
We didn't see you buying his sweets. Exactly. They saw you walking Hall, Grace and Traders hid all the Metcalf kits. No, I actually didn't even bother looking at any of the stalls.
To be honest, some of them are quite overpriced, to be fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was having a look.
I didn't even look.
Those paving slabs, 11 quid.
And yet at Colwyn Bay, he charged me, what, 2 quid for them?
Rutland.
No, I mean the second-hand ones from...
You haven't bought anything
Yes.
from Colwyn Bay?
From a Colwyn Bay fair.
I was going to say not from the shop.
Because Dad bought me a few things, didn't they? Grace is having better luck with that kit than last time. I don't know about that. You might have seen a ring of death there, guys, because my battery just went on. I thought it had a good
Put the
charge.
network in as well, as well.
It wasn't charging off that, weirdly.
Oh.
No, I put it in the other day and it wasn't charging. Bear with, guys.
Use mine. Get the blue one.
Oh, there we go. Just bear with me, guys. It will go for a ring in a minute. I just had to check that it was charging there. Oh, I've gone warm now. Yeah, I've got to say, everyone's layout seemed to go well, yeah.
The barrel one still will show them.
Yes, and the guy's actually been on our YouTube. I cannot think of his name. I've gone absolutely blank. But the guy actually recognised it, didn't he? He said, I've just realised you're Robin Grace. But his was amazing. The in a barrel. Oh, it was just amazing. Grace, you can come and build my engine shed. My mum said, I'm banging your father from going out with you anymore. Yeah, but if you come out, you'd want to do the same as well, Mum. Well, I say, I am quite lucky, you know, my mum and dad have always supported my hobbies and robbed me. Because I don't know if we actually said this in one, that my mum put some money in for printer as well, didn't she? So I don't know if we actually said to everyone there as well. So I'm just sorting myself out, guys, and then we will get to it. So the next bit, cut and trim to size, suitable section of the interior wall. So because it's the derelict version, we are going to be going with a bit of inner wall. Because I'm really going to make this look like it's old, abandoned, and not been there for years. Not been there for years, it has been there for years, but you have to put it out. That's different. What's different, Mum? Classic cars, bikes, etc. No, I'm... Oh, was having a look at what I could find on Ludlow. It is a toy fair type swap meet, all things cars, bike, horse tack. Huh. There is a toy fair that comes around here. It's like the Colwyn Bay one for us and the Llandudno one.
27th of December.
27th December, we've got one in Llandudno. Obviously, I don't think we're going to be able to do that because Rob's still probably not going to be driving.
Well, there's no chance I'll be driving on that.
But even then, it would be a big distance for you considering. Because we're a manual car, so... But the toy fairs are more... It's where you can get some deals, but some things are quite expensive. It's where we got a few first bits of foliage and things, didn't we? And it was actually more expensive. But there is some good deals, but it is literally just that. It's just sellers. There is no displays or anything. But if you're lost, you know, in the lull between Christmas and New Year,
What?
I'm not swearing, Tim. Me spending money, says my mum.
What about if your dad wants to go and see it?
We'll have to see out what it's like. Because that would be mum driving then. Because I can't go on insurance, can I?
Nope.
Marie, if I manage to arrange a show train fair, we'll have a special corner with crayons, paper and a newspaper for Grace and her dad so they can't spend if that helps. No, me and my dad would just get up to mischief instead. What are you printing now?
I'm starting to look at something else a little complicated. Not as complicated, but a little bit more.
Okay.
I just want to see if I can get things right, that's all.
Yes, I like Timber's kit as well. It was, I said to him, look the other way and I'll take the camera.
That was a nice piece of kit, that was. We'll just have to beat him up next time.
We'll have to bring your camera next time.
I am not taking that camera to that show, one of those shows.
No. Well, we are going to have with Jason's, but that's
Yeah,
a bit
but-
different.
Yeah, that is.
Oh, that's a thing we need to speak to Jason about security for that, but that's obviously
Yeah. That's
Um,
rather an expensive camera.
just a bit. Oh, a lens is what? Minimum 600, isn't it? For your full frame. But
No,
we are
that's-
professional
that's-
photographers as well.
That small lens is 700 quid.
700 minimum.
So you're
then.
talking 2,500 minimum.
Yeah, it's not good. Get kit, lousy photographer. Oh, I wouldn't say that, Tim, but we'll give you a few tips.
Yeah, we'll only charge you the camera.
We exchange tips. Tips on cameras for tips on 3D printing. From Tinkercad. It's okay. Right, I'm going to be paying for Brian's purchases at exhibitions. Damn, they egg each other on. Yeah, me and my dad, Jesus. Although I blame him at Colwyn Bay. It's like we're blaze and glow. I was literally looking. And next thing, Dad went and got it for me, didn't he? And he got me the additional tips.
Buy a better camera or give up.
Ah, it's not about the camera, it's about the photographer.
Yep. You've got to see it.
We're not award winning, like, but actually yours have been in yours is on the Monopoly, the Anglesey Monopoly. A lot of your pictures are on there. Yours was on the calendar a few years ago.
Yes.
Yeah, you have had a few.
It's been, photos have been published many times.
All right, don't need to go on about it, jeez. Although actually the funniest was when Mission Motorsport tried to pinch yours.
Yes, yes.
We actually had it, Mission Motorsport. It's changed a bit, unfortunately, but it's a race, but it's military in mind, and they do a service and everything. And yeah, but they did promotional, didn't they? And we're like, that looks like Rob's image. I messaged him, and to be fair, they took it straight down. But that's one thing as photographers you always have to watch out for, isn't it?
Alright, copyright there.
Right.
Hey. Let's have a look at the comments we're doing cutting. The other day, I'll come pick you up for the day. Dan, that's not fair on you, mate. It's appreciated, but it's not fair on you because you're talking driving 40 odd bleeding miles to come pick us up and then take us back because it's an 80-mile round trip, buddy.
We're not exactly going to have fuel money at the time, are we?
So I should give up. No, you shouldn't, Timber. Don't be daft.
Where our per-sit dividers can separate them in the corner. It doesn't work on our mental health jobs.
Oh, steamer going to York on Saturday. Yeah,
Ooh.
we hope, courtesy of COVID, we lost so many steam trains through the summer. And last year was the first time running back, but we only had one come through. Some came as far as Bangor, and that was it. And that's the North Wales Coast Express railway.
Planted, no, they stop at a lot, don't they?
But yeah, I mean, the start of our videos, that was the only steam train that came through.
And he didn't even smoke.
No. The trailer that we use for the videos, which wouldn't have been set up because you set the thing up, without me helping. That was the Scotsman was in that.
That was on your drone, wasn't it, years ago? Steve West, hi all. Steve, are you new, my love, or have you been here before? I can't remember, I'm sorry. I would stick with informational videos. Apparently they go down very well, 300k views. Honestly, Timber, it takes a while to get used to it, but you got the eye. It doesn't matter on what camera you've got. Oswestry's back. Tom is back. Winter time is here is the time for steam locomotives. Timber, no one is ever expert instantly. Taking photos and videos is your vision, and what you see through the lens, your vision. It's up to the viewer observer to see how they do. Exactly.
Jesus. Sorry. 2 years ago since the terrorist attack at the women's hospital.
Jeez, I remember that. And then a week later we were there for the hotel, and they were raiding the place down the road.
Yeah. In both directions, actually.
Oh, the atmosphere then when that happened, though. Everybody. Whoa. Oh. You mess with a Scouser and anybody around then, Jesus. Lots and lots. Sorry, Steve, darling. I do apologise. Because he's been here lots and lots. Kevin! Was hoping to see you at crew, but wasn't well enough. Oh, Kevin, that's a shame, darling. I hope you are feeling better now.
Don't worry, as I say, we're attending Jason's show next year. Hopefully we'll get a chance to meet even more of you. It would be lovely to put faces to names, sort of thing.
4 inches.
It was just so nice to... Everybody was on the same level as well, weren't they?
Yeah. Sorry, I realise you guys can't see what I'm doing. It's that awkward stage.
200 miles a day, is that all? 200 miles a day in 11 hours. Jesus, is that all? Is that all?
Who said that?
Dan. I'd do that in 6.
COVID. How many miles were we doing then? We started in Liverpool. We went to Lancashire for lunch and then Manchester for the evening.
I think 1 year we covered 75,000 miles.
Oh, it's ridiculous. Right, yeah, you know I store my pencils up there.
Yeah, I haven't touched them. Tell the story before I even say it.
I'm sure, because I thought I saw one on the way out
930%.
before. Oh, I used a pen, didn't I? I think I said 4 inches.
Typical woman. Going on about inches again.
Will you stop it?
200. Last time I went to Ankles, he was on a steam charter back in 2017. They were offering £45 for a return pair from crew to hot. Jesus, that's all right, Simon. That's not bad at all, because I've seen some of the prices they do on those steam trains. Dan, don't worry about fuel money. With this on my body, I'll just get paid 3 days before like I will do this year.
Well, we'll argue with you closer to the time.
Yeah.
Put it that way. I'm going to sneeze.
Wipe the screen.
Yeah. Oh dear. I measured that out.
So has that got no roof on it?
No, you've got to make it.
You've got to make a roof.
Yes.
Can I ask a stupid question though?
What?
Why are they detailing the inside of the house?
Because if it's derelict, you're not going to have the tiles on, are you? So you're going to see the brickwork. And I didn't measure that up properly. It's just like guesstimate here, guys. Oh, bless you. I don't say it because somebody turned around and said, if you say it, because I don't want to seem rude. You need to craft ruler, which is a lip to hide your fingers. Ah, that's alright. I don't want to do what I did and chop your finger. I've been laying in bed, not good, but still watching Little Miss Grace building the blanket. Then the DC tail strip will make it go bang. They are somewhere. I don't know where they've gone there. You know when you put it in a safe place and you don't know where that safe place is. So they are around. I just need to hunt more and then it will appear. Oh, I'm going to get my yoo-hoo. again. Maybe I should have covered these before I built it.
Covered what? The walls?
Yes.
Would have been a better idea.
No, but it says do it after. Oh, Grace, put Rob right. That makes a change. That's 200 days, the minimum depending on duties. If they get the duties with Hollyhead and landed nose and 300 plus miles a shift. Oh, diddums. We have one job that could be over 300 miles.
There's the violin done.
You fancy the Severn Valley next year?
Yeah, it depends on finances. Depends when I go back to work, doesn't it?
Yeah, you can argue with me at 9 AM morning on the 27th when I'm knocking on my door. Damn, he knows where we live. Damn. I think that's the wind.
It must be.
Well, it ain't Mum. She's at bingo. God, can you imagine when my mum's up here as well? And they're going to go and play bingo together. Jesus heck.
Does your mum like bingo?
I don't know, but... Stringy like spaghetti. Those tiles, them tile strips are also with the kit. Oh, was it the same ones that you sent them? Because I've got the ones with the kit. But if I thought you'd sent different, that's why I was like, oh. But if they're the same ones, it means I can continue. I just thought, I'm awful. I am awful, Roger. You know me. Which end's the top
You have
end?
to do one of those super quick kits. Does it matter?
Yes. Of course it matters. Attention is in the detail, dear.
Right.
I don't see you doing it. I don't see you building a kit.
Because I'm not full.
Yeah, and you want me to go engage.
Don't let Amber Heard chop your finger.
Yeah, but I got stung by a bee. It hurt my knee.
Would it be easier to glue the paper, Grace? You're not gluing the paper.
No, I glued.
You put the glue on the wall.
Yeah.
You muppet.
Common sense is not exactly part of me. We knew this. I don't know where my thin... Now, that's something I need to wonder. Where the thin cotton buds that Paul gave me are. I was looking for them the other day and I couldn't find them.
Where are we?
I don't know.
Tammy just made a suggestion for 27. She said, come pick you up. We go to Trainworld, then you guys come here for a roast dinner or something. And you can have a drink if you wanted, or if you come with meds. Well, think about it, buddy. I'll let you know. It's going to be down to the day, honestly, pain-wise. And take you home in the evening, that's what she said. So there's some options for you. Yeah, that's appreciated, and thank you, Tammy, as well.
It does all depend because the family are going to be up for Christmas as well. So it's... my dad might want to go as well, which...
Timber, if Grace is a muppet, does that mean Rob has his Rob hand up?
You know, Jason says, I'm back!
No, I like that. I like that comment. I like that comment, Timber. You not notice their model building at the Crew Expo? All the roofs are mainly tile stripes.
My problem was that it was pretty rushed because I was busy talking to them, and yeah, it was definitely rushed.
You were talking to too many people.
But that's the problem when it's later because everybody's like relaxed down so they can talk and it's interesting. What was that engaged? They weren't engaged. They were
mostly engaged.
no 3mm scale. Was it 3mm scale? And the guy that 3D print the actual locos, doesn't he?
Oh, the Arctic looking where it was the
it was the one down at the bottom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he built that. It was hand built from scratch. That was.
No, the loco that I showed you, and even the inside attached to the bogies was 3D printed as well.
Oh, I didn't take any notice.
When I had that lad that
Well,
was talking to me there.
I don't take any notice of you at the best of times.
No, this is true. But hello, Jason. I used to do 900 miles in one day when I had a girlfriend in another part of the country just to pick her up and bring her to mine, and 2 weeks later down to hers for 2 weeks. Grace likes it too. Wait, what do I like? 3mm layout that 3D printed their own locals. Yeah, that one, Jason. Delinicoid Simon. What's that for, Simon? Sorry. I probably not pronounced it right either. Oh, is that the layout? Sorry. Have I missed the Muffin Man tonight? You have missed the Muffin Man. He is currently at work still, so... But he was actually one of the first ones in, and we now have a Mr. Grimm, thanks to Jay. Have you posted that?
What?
The video?
Oh, no.
Rob will be posting a video of Jason's little surprise for me.
If I haven't deleted it.
Oh, it should be on my phone. You sent it to me as well.
No, I've got it. Where am I posting it?
Well, just on the RGJ train, so then it's... others can see it as well.
Yeah, but if I post that, you do understand that it might affect your live stream.
That's fine. People want to go, they can go. It's never been, you have to be in. I'm getting the clamps out again. That one didn't clamp properly. Yeah. No, it still didn't clamp properly. Bill Conley, you know you're getting old when you make noises when you move. My house of it is out. Watch after this. A video of you trying to guess the gift was well funny. Yeah, well, I don't know where people live. It's hard enough to remember names. I always do tell the interior sometimes with loft areas and ladder. Oh, the first layout we saw, wasn't it, with Mr. Grimm in my window? And it lit up, didn't it?
Mm.
Oh, I love that. It's funny though how many Mr. Grimms there were on different layouts.
I think
and how
Jason had something to do with it.
Yeah, but how many Doctor Who related as well. There's the one with a crop circle, I love that. And then the barrel had a Dalek in it. Did you see that?
No.
The Dalek, if you looked at the side, there was a Dalek going into one of the units.
I want to know, obviously not the person that spotted it and pointed it out to me. I want to know if anybody in our video of the of that crew event, if anybody spotted the rude lady.
Oh, yes.
We've had one comment.
Got pointed out to me, didn't it?
We have had one comment.
Well, there was another scene as well, wasn't there? No, there was just... Oh, and my favourite layout that had innuendos on itself.
Oh, yes.
I love that. There was obviously people should guess why it was my favourite, but there was innuendo. We went to take a picture of my name, and that's when we noticed what was behind me on it. That was quite funny, actually. And we just thought, no, that's perfect. That is so us. There's way too much glue coming out here. Way too much. Yeah. I'm making a mess of this with glue. Who said Jason? Gary's back in. I always do tell the interior sometimes with loss and ladders. Oh, I've read that one, sorry. Spent too much now. Messenger sent. I'm trying to relax in bed and watch. Big pros for dogs keep stealing my duvet. That's the problem, isn't it, Roger? Dog's just like, nope. I want cuddles, I want the duvet. And then 5 minutes later, they get out the duvet because it's too hot. I saw a barrel Dalek and all four in the other one. Yeah, I know it's just a few Doctor Who bits as well, so I was like, yep. But I love those personal touches, you know, it is fantastic. And then with the Irish one, the cow as well. And funnily enough, the guy that made it had said that actually turned around to him and said what the actual issue was. And he said, I'm a vet and I didn't even think of that. Yoo-hoo, says Jason. John Gibson, howdy from John in Australia. John, how are you, darling? Yeah, behind the bush I see the news one on the same layout as Daleks. Saw the Daleks in the crop circle. I sent the photos to Jenny's club yesterday. I love the crop circle with it. I think was just brilliant. I didn't pay much attention to the layouts, but Newcastle by Water was my favourite. Mr. Grimm! Mr. Grimm! Mr. Grimm! Rob's posted the link. Grace, leave one wall as is, but dirt it up and put patches of a stone and random spots to show plaster falling off. What about the innuendo layout? Yeah, Jason, we were just saying that. What was it? The sperm bank, and then what was down the bottom? Something correction.
Yeah.
But yeah, we mainly went to the layout because obviously it was my name, and the guy I loved it was for his granddaughter, wasn't it? He named it after her.
Yes.
But to have the innuendos on there, I think was just perfect, you know. And that's me and Rob came away saying, you know, that is the great thing in this day and age. How, I hope I don't offend anyone, but because it is still a certain age dominated, no one got offended at it. Where if it had been younger audiences, there would have been someone who would have complained about it, I think. But that's what I love, is that you can still have all that on the layout, and it's that comical value. And
to be fair, this thing of being offended, these people that get offended and everything like that, they are starting to shrink because more and more people are telling them just grow up.
what was that late night show when it was on about what people identify as? Was it Jimmy Fallon or something? And he said he identified as a black lesbian, and she came back and said, you can't say that. And he
No,
said,
that was Piers Morgan.
oh, Piers Morgan. I was like, well, you can't say that. Well, yeah, I can. And you just said you can identify as whatever you want. So,
Well, Katie Hopkins, you identify as a light bulb. Great, I'll shove. Here's a light bulb. Go and shove it up your bum.
John saying hello to everyone. Messenger sent Rob. Why am I watching the video? I was there. Because it's made you smile, Timber. Not a patch on Lord Owl's news. No, Andy, I don't look out. From Newcastle by the Water was brilliant. Grace, you was doing a brilliant job in the model barn and knew you would. Thank you, darling. It's definitely interesting. I still do like my Metcalf, but it's definitely, I can't believe how sturdy it is. Obviously, some kits you do, just for paper ones are harder. You know, you've got to make sure you've got the card and things, but I don't know, I'm going to chop this off. Oh, it'll be weathered anyway. Right. Oh, I keep hitting my head on the light.
Now, I know Dan sent us a message. And it's, I come up with a thing saying that Dan sent us a message. But Business Suite's not showing the message.
Oh, yeah? How weird.
There we go.
Is it working now? You're having fun with the printer, aren't you, dear?
No, I'm not. It's just printing away by itself.
No, but I mean, playing around and...
I just want to try more and more things to...
was disappointed that a lot of shows now won't show Thomas layouts. It's a perfect way to get new generation in the club, but apparently Miss Elson letters if a Thomas layout.
Thomas was in the video.
Yes, there was. Thomas featured at Crew.
It was in the video.
And it was interactive as well for the kids to have a go, wasn't it? I got Rob confused when I said tube. Oh, no, I've gone blank. Looking for Overton coach kits from them. Should you see any, says Hot Dog Andy.
Yes. Well, one of Ron Martin's creations.
Oh, nice. Is the alarm in the shed set? I don't think so. That is one of Ron Martin's creations. That is amazing.
And then the other one, which I will show in a moment.
Momentarily. Grace, look from underneath on the kit and see the streaking from the laser cut, hence the suggestion of plaster falling off.
And that's the inside of it, because he fits through with magnets.
Oh, cool. And he's done the interior as well. Nice.
Dan sent us a message.
And there was Toby layout, Thomas pushing a coach and Toby pulling a train. That kit is far better than the Metcalf, more solid and finish more realistic. Ah, debate's out with that one.
And Dan is showing old. Don't move it, don't. No.
How are you gonna?
Just show it.
Well, that's why I was gonna click on them.
No, that's all right. And this is a train station an ex-train station at Old Colwyn, where Dan lives.
I'm pleased you enjoyed your first ever model railway. Yeah, that's the thing, Jason, isn't it? We did Colwyn Bay, but we met Alan and things. But who's this from?
Ron again.
Another from Ron. I love when people send things in. It's absolutely brilliant. Amazing detail. I'll get there eventually one of these days.
Oh, Craig sent us a photo too.
Oh, yeah? I don't know if he's still listening or he's had to shoot off. Yep, put it up there so you don't see notifications going. That is amazing.
2 seconds, there's another one.
Oh, Jesus, you just threw your phone at me.
Which one did we show? Which one did we show?
That one.
And then another one of his... I love Craig's moody shots.
Yeah, problem is your phone's dirty, so
Your
it's...
phone's filthy. So's your lens.
Oh yeah, I haven't cleaned that lens, have I? Is that a bit better, guys?
Jesus, the level of detail on these is nuts. That's Ron Martin again.
Oh, nice. John, so how's the Yoo-hoo debate going on? Was there a winner of debate? I think a lot said that like the adverts were Yoo-hoo. So I think I won.
You agree to disagree?
If you say so, dearest. I'd say it was 4 inches up, wasn't it? What on earth are you making? Right, you had roof tiles on the kit, not printed, but individual tiles, which makes you go bang. Alright, so horses for courses, isn't it, Roger?
What's that?
He's just saying, wait till you add it. He's obviously not a fan of Metcalf, we know this. Have you ever used the basil glue, Grace? No, damn. Timber, I can hear the printer. Yes, it's busy printing away something. I don't know what. Now it's stopped.
We have an error.
Oh, we have an error.
Temperatures. Oh, it's the temperature thing. It's the temperature's got too low. I think it's because of the shed.
Oh, do you want to bring a heater closer? Because we've not, although we've never done it this late at night, really. What's Rob 3D printing? At the moment, he's printing nothing.
That's just failed.
That's our first fail, really.
Yeah, it's I saw this earlier. It's a temperature error, nozzle temperature error. I saw it. The nozzle was supposed to be at 215, but it wasn't. It was at 208.
Jesus, that's dropped a lot. But as I said, I don't think really we've printed this late as it's getting colder. In the summer, it's going to have no issues at all. Oh, I've done that too short. Oh, that was clever. But if I glue it at the top, it won't matter because you ain't going to see the bottom of it, so it don't matter. Now I've got to make sure I... Can I use your fingers for a minute, please?
Yeah, what for?
Can you hold this paper there?
Oh, which paper where?
Paper inside.
It's looking funny.
Nope.
Oh, that piece of paper.
Yes. And what piece of paper else was there?
You were pointing to the side. What are you trying to do?
So I can cut the door out.
That's a bit rough, don't you think?
No. Trust me, dear. That'll go over, doesn't it?
Well,
What?
why is the door made out of wood? I thought it was something different.
No, that's the gap. The door made out of wood because it's like a barn door. Alan Pollock, hiya, darling. I tend to use rocket card glue as it's almost immediate to prove. Yeah, the only thing is with this paper they actually recommend to just use Yoo-hoo, because I know like when Rob did PVA with sheets, it actually turned it pink. The other side it leaked through.
What's a waste of coolant? It's going to be a mount for the ceiling mount for the Echo Dot.
You'll get there eventually.
No, that's
Error. Operator failure.
purely
Too cold.
It's purely a temperature issue, that wasn't. I saw it coming, to be honest. I actually saw that coming.
Mick Blizzard, hiya, darling. It's a 3D print or a Rob's stomach.
Alexa, turn off the printer.
You calling it a day, dearest, with it?
Yeah, there's no point. It's wasting
Element.
elements, isn't it?
Grace, you see when you add its detail, vast difference on them. It's all preference though, Rog. I've always liked Metcalf. It's probably not something, it's not something I'm going to change. It's just preference. They all have their advantages and disadvantages. You know, not everybody can do things like scratch build and that. It's makes it accessible for others. That's what I said, any horses for courses, you know.
Been quiet without that thing running.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Ron. I wasn't sure because it said on there purposely not to use it. So obviously, because I've never done this kit before, I didn't really want to ruin what I was doing, but it's interesting to know. But the Yoo-hoo, I find, does dry pretty quickly once you've got it. And unlike the rocket, when you get it on your fingers, it's a lot easier to get off. Where that's the only disadvantage I don't like about rocket glue, is when you get it on its fingers, it's yeah, it's a horrible feeling. You'll see me constantly doing that. I'll just let this dry before I do any more. So yes, I haven't got the bottom fully, but you do not see that when it's in. So I'm just like leaving that for I'll get this clipped in as well. I really think on the instructions it should say do this before though, because that would be a lot easier. Oh, I've got a frog in my throat.
I think what I might have to do as well is bin that toilet.
Yeah.
Just in case that's an issue as well.
Oh, ask Dan how old it is as well.
Yeah, Dan, if you don't mind me asking it, it's not a dig at you, mate. So please, please don't take it the wrong way. How old is that filament?
Alan Pease. I've said hello to Alan, haven't I? Yeah, I have. You're kind of not looking at the comments again, are you, dear? Well, look at the inside wall detail. God, love it. Don't apply it to your fingers then, Grace. I know, Timber, but, you know, it just happens to get on my fingers. And, you know, as kids, we put PVA and peel it off, so... I use rocket glue on the walls of them kits with no problems. Fair enough. That's again like Metcalf. I know
rocket glue might be, yeah, but it's PVA that was the issue. But
it says it just says about not rocket glue either. But again, it's experience of people who built them.
What on that
yeah
instructions?
Look, it says cut the end of it or place on building using yoo-hoo or Pritt stick. Even though up here it talks about not on here, somewhere here it talks that you can use rocket car glue. Evo stick with glue do lots, but then I'm following it to the T because obviously I've never done one before.
We'll try one of the walls inside with the rocket glue.
If you have a patient not borrow or like go around and mortar work on Metcalf kits, time consuming, but I've seen it look more effective. I've not even weathered any yet, so I agree, Ron. Prefer textured plastic card, but that's the case. I do a can of worms of building everything from scratch. Currently at an engagement to have no choice or scratch. 1 month old, that filament. Okay.
No, in that case, it's just a temperature issue.
Yeah. Agree with comment. I always used embossed plastic card. You do get spider webs with yoo-hoo though. Yes, I have noticed that.
Oh, that's great fun though.
Yeah, I don't mind it because it's easy just to peel off.
Anyway, on the Metcalf issue, can we just agree to disagree? People like Metcalf, others like scratch build, others like super quick. We're all different, and that's what makes life interesting.
Yeah.
Sure as hell not full out.
Well, you know what they say, opinions are like holes. Everyone's got one.
Yeah, but some people, and I don't include it, I'm not saying anybody in the chat, but some people do abuse the privilege, don't they? Especially in our line of work.
Only time you've ever followed instructions. Probably, Mum. Spider-Man. No, Brian, it's Spider-Pig. Spider-Pig does whatever a spider-pig can. Can he swing from a web? No, he can't, because he's a pig. Look out. It's a spider-pig. Each their own, as my mother used to say. Flying Clipper. Hiya, buddy. Grace, did you watch the YouTube on Scale Model Senior on how to make this kit? Nope. Why would I do a thing like that? That's being organised. Now, Dan, we have been told about these heated tents. Grace, turn the glue tube upside down to try and pronounce the new words you see. That wasn't upside down, is it? No, I ain't even trying.
Why?
Well, you dry it.
It's NHN.
Yeah.
Nin. Whatever that is. I think Dan's correct.
Yeah, we know this anyway. Most are correct to tune into us. Ron, if you ever watch Scale Model build videos, I do use a variety of glue, including yoo-hoo. Not a glue I tend to use. I never used it before this build. Rob used it.
On the brick wall.
What was that?
What was what?
What you just said.
On the brick walls.
No,
No.
Falls for it.
Huh? On
Falls
what?
for it.
In a nice way, you love the kit.
Oh, I'm with you.
Don't be sod.
Well, I don't know. It's that trust, isn't it? Organised. Hee hee. Yeah, I'm far from it. Don't flip my head. No, no, no! No! Ow. I better not lean back in this chair because I will fall. Stop it! Don't hit my thighs. I'm an abused woman here, guys. Now I get the guys to start in like all these YouTubers do, that they think they're, you know, worried for their life and they think they're under captor and... Two secs, guys.
Sarcastic.
Oh, shut up!
What's sarcastic?
Shut up.
What is sarcastic?
Guys, he's pissing on me. I'll beat him up in a minute.
What's sarcastic?
Stop! I'm going to hit you where it hurts.
No, I'll hit you back.
I will give it back and I will hit you where it hurts. Oh. What am I going to do with him, guys? Thomas for life, mate. Thomas for life. Well, I just had an idea for you in my layout. Yoo-hoo, upside down is an HN. Your layouts, hospital and medical services can be NHN. Stand for not healthy, naughty. Flying kipper, same here, been fan 38 years. Domestic, says Jason. Lots of clamps there, Grace. Oh, Rob, come here.
Nipple clamp.
Come here.
I'm going to put it on yours.
Come here.
I'll put it on Grace's.
You're the
cheeks.
one in trouble.
No.
You know what this sound means, guys?
Anyway, who was it that originally pointed it out in the picture?
I'm not sure. At some point, we'll get baseboards from Scale Monster. We've got an idea for a small layout. Oh, nice. Baseboards? Are they not going to be more expensive than just normal wood, Simon?
What's that?
Bit aggressive, aren't they? Who, Andy? Grace, please clarify. Hitting him where it hurts. So is that the nutcracker pain or shoulder pain? Because both would hurt him. Oh. Oh, you want a double whammy? Although the idiot on shift yesterday. How many times did you knock your shoulder, dear?
Twice. On 2 different doors.
On 2 different doors. One including a vehicle that he is always in.
Yeah, the second one was the dialysis automatic door.
No, that was the first one.
That was the first one.
And then you hit it on the ambulance, the vehicle you're in all the time. Oh, do you remember that when I accidentally shut my arm in the side door?
Was it an accident?
Oh, we go in there. Guys, it's winter, but does anybody know anyone that will come and build a patio? I've already prepared the base layer. I got some bigger clamps, Grace. SJ hasn't been in tonight either.
I'll drop him a message.
Nice, Merv. I have family in Llangollen. I spent many times watching the Chuggers. I've had the original Thomas the Tank Engine in my hand. Cool. I driven fired Thomas. Was that the Ginny Thomas or the Jesse train that converts from a saddle tank to side tanks? There we go.
Oh yeah, for any of the newbies that will come in tonight, if you've got channels you want sharing, just ask one of the mods to share the live link for your channel. We don't mind.
And it doesn't look like it puts it on the side. That is going to be awkward to do, though, to be fair.
What's that?
The picture doesn't show that you put it on the sides.
Put what on the side?
The walls.
What walls?
The side walls. I can't see it in the picture because it doesn't show it here that the side walls actually get done up.
Well, have you got enough brick?
That's a point as well. Yeah, I've got plenty of brick there, but
There you go.
I don't think if it's tall enough, I don't know.
Well, if you're leaving this half exposed, you only need
One.
one showing, don't you?
You. Nobody likes a smart one.
I can't help being intelligent.
Ah, maybe that's why, because you have the wood plinths. I'm going to have to be careful of that. I have a challenge for everyone. Find me a diesel fuel tank kit. There's a lot of challenges here tonight from people, aren't there?
I could have sworn I saw one on fingers, actually. Shit.
Don't it get you to bring it out for him?
Yeah, just not tonight. Too cold.
That says a lot. I don't even know what temperature is in here, to be fair. I'm actually doing the trick I did with wallpaper in here. Oh, it might be a bit too wide, actually, because it's on the outside rather than the inside. Yes, I've done it way too wide. Oh dear. Did you win?
No. 2 numbers.
Mum's back.
2 numbers for 200 quid.
Oh.
2 numbers.
200 quid.
Damn.
1 number for 150 quid.
Shame. Oh.
So, you didn't win anything?
Deputy £18, aren't you?
You're giving her your luck.
So are we welding the gate again? Taking the bacon.
Have you been on your machine today?
Big head machine on.
Yeah, I've been in it.
Why don't you put it on again?
Yeah, it might be that you need it again.
Stacked out, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a good thing.
How long have you been in it?
Oh, no more. Need a brush.
Oh. Hee 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 hee. Oh, you're enjoying your fabulous you're enjoying your fabulous accommodation then, dear.
It's too cold in it.
3-course meal and
No, it's not. No, his 3-course crisps, butty,
yeah.
and his healthy chocolate. Mustn't forget the healthy chocolate, eh?
But he's just tuned in, not for long, no early night. A challenge for everyone. So you're not reading his comments, which is not helping me.
I'm just trying to find it.
Where are you going to get your layout up and running? I do like Jessie both formats, so right, I'm headed. It's Tim tonight, darling. And that's just cutting to width and trimming the top. Oh, it's just because it goes out.
So then why is my pink and blue?
Red and yellow and pink and blue.
What's it for?
Charging pounds if you need to. Where are we? Not at all.
Loads more of that can go.
No, I don't think. Oh, where are we? Where are we? Washan's not enjoying his.
It's ace, not.
Not enjoying his 3-course 5-star.
Excuse me. Look, Judy. He's still sparkling.
Have I locked you
Yeah, that was her.
I didn't lock her out of me, did I?
I thought she came in.
Judy. No, she's gone.
Where's she gone? To the bin.
Probably. So a lot of the inside looks great but never shows. As a builder, you know it's there, and that's what matters. The inner details that no one ever sees. Agree on that. What? Oh, you're pinching my biscuit. Guys, she's back on the live and she wants to pinch a biscuit of mine. A jammy dodger this time. You're going to pinch all of them?
That's about all you give me.
Sorry.
I think that's about all you give me.
Oh, yeah, we don't feed her, guys. We starve her.
I feed myself because I think I'm Where is she?
The newer kits are all inside and outside wraps predefined. The boards I'm after are $53.99, but not that good with the woodwork, to be honest. Ah, okay. You'd be surprised. Gonna have to go now, folks, but good one as usual. No worries, Phil. You take care, darling.
The Christmas one, we'll have to be up to about 5:45.
Gonna have to go now.
She wants to do
Yes.
just a cheap look.
I want to. I wasn't there with that. I have a £5 terrier. Rob got a new batch of chili sauce ready.
Yeah, you warned us about this one.
Can we give it to Osh? Osh has got to come over and try it, I think.
Yeah, we'll let Osh test it on video.
Osh, when you're back, you need to come for a copper.
Yeah. And you can test out this lovely chili sauce. It's wonderful.
Well, he had watched all our videos, so we should know.
Yeah, but Osh loves his cooking, and Osh is really good at cooking.
Not like you, then.
No.
Did you book the Valley Hotel?
Not yet.
Are they doing goodness out tonight? They're doing Christmas.
You know everyone's going to hear this. Everyone watching us. No, just don't be a personal missus. I don't want everyone to know where we are. Don't panic.
Christmas.
I like sitting roofs on the small magnets, which is a sneak peek. Yeah, I love that. Problem is, some of ours where it's going, you're not going to be able to reach it, so it's all right. Are we there now? Tiny bit.
Well, that's the point. Pete, have you tested that loco yet? That bargain loco of yours?
Timbers is dead.
Yeah, I gathered that. Brian picked one up that was dead as well, but he's fixing it.
Got mine for £30, but noisy. He's actually just coming to someone else. What?
Mum's dribbling on the floor.
Well done here, it's a bit thick. Rob, you're not saying anything.
What?
People writing comments. I'm trying to concentrate on getting this cut.
Where? Raymond says, we're not that rabid, Grace. We won't stalk you. You should be quite disappointed at that.
I
If you
thought...
aren't close to know where they live, start here. More clues sent in future streams at the cost of £1,000 per letter or a J94 model.
Wait, said Dan that said, I know where you live. And then we said, guess when? And he guessed wrong. He was so sure of himself, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Was
Don't
like,
forget, Dan,
no.
anybody's rates have to come to us. Lovely.
I went, like, no, like when they go wrong answer.
I must know you. I was with a decent... Oh, he's talking to somebody else. Internal walls looking good, says Roger.
Thank you. Just for final chopping down bits.
Sorry to finish that thing over there.
Oh, there's loads of work to go happen to it. No, it needs a lot more detail though. Same as that.
Rome wasn't built in a day. Denby. Huh?
Ian Mellon's in the house.
Hi, Ian, darling. Oh, yeah, that's the point, actually, Brian.
What's them lights flashing?
Internet.
Oh, for that. Balancing.
Right, let's get this glued up. Where's my useful book?
Yeah, Dan, don't take the wrong way, but I've removed that postcode.
Little Britain, hiya buddy, you okay?
What are you doing?
Gluing.
You're using way too much
Oh,
glue.
it just all comes out. I can't help it.
That stuff is so adhesive, it's ridiculous. You need to use less than that than you do with a rocket car glue.
But it comes out. I can't help it. What is it?
It's all right, it's only
What's the point?
put one off. Yeah. Oh, that's better. Oh, right, isn't it? You working tomorrow?
No. Grace is going to hospital.
Is it being a little premature, Grace? That it is, Jason. Don't usually have that problem. Right. What are we missing here?
It's all right. I'm going to reply to relevant comments.
A Little Britain building a prototype card kit as I watch a linear station. Nice.
Cool.
Right, I'm going.
Before going in place, uses template. I kind of like guessed it. That's why I was chopping away bit by bit. So I have kind of templated it.
Yeah, Brian, that's all sorted out. It wasn't actually anybody's postcode. It was for Brian.
No, no, missus.
The postcode was for the infamous Denby Mental Hospital.
Which isn't there anymore, but about right for us.
That's what Dan said.
Spend enough time in my job, you start to feel like you are a mental health patient. Yeah, this isn't going as well as I thought because it's not dried yet. I need to let that dry before I cut that bit off.
Do it this way.
Always use UHU postcodes. Yeah, sounds good. I think the Steamier layout idea came from when I attended model shows. Most of the second-hand rolling stock is mostly Steamier as 1980s, 1990s era. Well, we're doing loosely the 80s because that's where Rob's HST's from. But obviously we've got like the modern Mini from Harris, so there is a bit of creative flair on it, shall we say.
Creative license.
But okay. I've been in that place not as a patient though, and a zip across his mouth. Wonder when. Well, you've been there, haven't you, actually?
No.
I thought you had, Denby.
No, God, no. It's when they started. No, never been.
Which is the one you went to then?
Oh, that was with Adam. That was St Asaph, Ruthin Way. That was didn't get inside that one either. Pool Park, I think that one was called. But Denby, no, Denby's impenetrable now because of all the fires and that happened there.
Well, that's a problem, isn't it? When people destroy things and then ruin it. Seeing you're 80% done on that kit, best I send another one. I've still got loads of other kits to do, Rog. Oh, number one with some new chili sauce. Oh dear. We definitely have to get Osh over when that arrives.
I think we'll take some of the chili sauce to Osh and get him to test it on video.
Yep. Osh, if you're still listening, Guess when you're coming over. Rule number 1 says Ron. With some, yeah, chili sauce. So I'm just letting that dry for a minute, guys. Just because I can't move a knife in a minute.
What?
What are you doing? Cleaning the
Yeah. Cleaning the fail.
Ah, it happens. I think, to be honest, what we've got is pretty good. So who has actually seen Rob's first proper 3D print that's already on the layout?
Huh?
Well, the video's out now, isn't it? So
Well, they're not finished yet, are they?
I knew an easy way that you could walk straight in. Ah.
Not finished yet.
So those would have seen this was actually Rob's printed. He said not finished, but that was our first, just an STL or Thingiverse. Thingverse. And that's up at the top with the Posh Kids house.
Needs rusting.
No, that can be used with mine, can't it?
Yeah.
My main layout is going to be LMS, LNR, but have some early VR diesel autumn bank. See, unfortunately, when it comes to locos, I'm completely clueless. At the moment, it's like, oh, that looks pretty. Just like my kind of like unicorn that one day I would like to own because it is purple, but what, 500-600 quid we've seen them going for? Yeah. Problem is, it's for Coronation, not Coronation one, it's one of the Queen's, what is it? It's not the Coronation, it's the, one of the Jubilees, I think it is. So unfortunately, they're not as, even like Rob's Mallard was easier to get. It was an absolute mess after mental health had been there and the main hall fire. It's a shame why people come and do it, isn't it?
Which fire?
There's a place on the island, what's it called? Where have the kids up on the roof.
Oh, Octel.
Octel was an old plant here, and the day before security came in, there were kids up on the roof mucking around. It's like, it's a shame because, you know, for those urban explorers and things, it ruins it. There's another place, Barron Hill Mansion. Again, that's more overgrown now, but people ruin these places. Yet, I've seen it online, places in like Japan and things, these abandoned places that have been left pristine because they have respects over there. What are you looking for?
One of my brushes. Oh, it's down the bloody water.
Platinum Jubilee. I'm not sure it's the purple one. You're on about that purple Jubilee steamer you desperately want to own. Yes, it is. As I said, I'm not good on like what models and that, but so are you using my paint before I get to?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it on video here while this is drying?
No. Because I'm going to do it on video on the other one. So I'll experiment.
Which one are you using? Because it shows you the pictures of how they look.
Shadow Rust.
And further to the brown trail, a smoke generator plumbing smoke out of the outhouse. I'm running a Heritage line, Heritage Live with the old infrastructure still around to expand back into. I'll get the mainline connection again. So I think they're trying to bring R1 back. Aren't you going to demonstrate it, RNG? Rob's going to do a video. He's going to have a practice now.
Which hasn't worked very well, which is why I didn't do it on the video.
You're supposed to build it up the layers. I think some of them you get powders as well. It's not just paint, it's like powders that give you like that layer of a rust peeling off. I've been watching an urban exploring video of the old Horton bus depot. It's brilliant. One I would have loved to have gone into was the Royal. The videos that were going on and people going, oh, it's old and it's abandoned and this and that. People were saying, well, no, staff were still there. It's when they were just moving things. But I would have loved to have got in there and got some pictures before it was fully locked up. But the hospital was in a desperate need of replacing, you know, it was getting there. Some timber scale products have now made it to the USA, just seen displayed on Facebook. Oh, brilliant. You're international now, Timber. I'm planning on removable dioramas for different eras, probably different. One of the layouts we actually saw, I'm awful with names, they were actually doing like a 1950s, and then I think on the Saturday it was 1940, so they actually changed it up for each day. So they had removable, you know, figures, cars, things like that, so they could change the era. I'm probably going to get comments again now because I'm cutting towards myself.
They're right, you shouldn't be.
You get more control that way.
You can get more blood that way too.
I ain't jinxing myself, thank you.
Lots of blood. And I'm off duty, so I won't turn to it.
Oh, so if I actually hurt my... Oh, yeah, like your sympathy the other day.
No, if you hurt yourself, treat yourself. End the story.
Oh, so if I suddenly went into cardiac arrest, you'll just say treat yourself?
Yeah, do your own CPR.
Right, okay.
No, so blood, that's your brush.
Excuse me?
Well, you're the one that put them in the water.
No, that's fine. You just wash it with hot soapy water because it's just PVA.
They've been in cold water for days.
I'll be alright. That's a typical artist. You leave your brushes in water and it'll be alright. So I'm just making this is where the support structures for the roof are going.
My brushes are alright.
Oh, nice. Check out this one, or can you afford this one? Oh, we can't afford anything, Dan. Just bashed my knee. As I said, I don't know how much work I'm going to have either. Because for me, it's like getting to the station and things.
Something else that happens when you leave it in water.
What?
That.
Oh!
It's
That's
not
just
an
the
issue,
glue,
it's
it's the
super
glue.
glue. Yeah.
I've also decided to do an exhibition 00900 ready for Paisley model show next December. Oh, Ron, that's brilliant. That's absolutely fantastic. So will you do like maybe different days, different eras? If you suddenly went into cardiac arrest, Rob would read the comments and finish what you started.
I'll get you a Lucas bumper. You can get one of those and have that going while I read the comments.
Okay, I'll just attach it to myself beforehand, you know.
Yeah.
Nice. Right, glue to roof shutter on sheet 2, then glue into place on building using preferred wood glue. Equal overhang at the front and back. Where have we still got an attachment?
Oh, you got laser cut wood.
Yes, my favourite.
Yeah, I gathered that. Don't worry about cutting out where the roof beams go. They'll never be seen, says Roger.
Oh, what I'm planning is not to have all the roof tiles, so I just thought to make sure that they actually stick down properly. That was all. I'm getting a bloody nose again.
There was something I was going to say on the live tonight and I've bloody forgotten what the heck it was.
You're up, meeting people.
No.
Something you needed a hand with.
I've got no blooming clue.
No, mind you, since being shot by my static grass applicator, use that as a micro defib.
I don't think that would work.
Have the light to cut, whether to have hold the light to cut. Yeah, I can see him, don't worry. My eyes aren't that bad yet.
What are you doing?
There's little tiny tabs holding it in.
Oh, okay. Would that be easy to place it flat?
Nope. Because I'm using my light to see where they are. No, I've got enough. Ain't that blind, Jesus. We ain't Blackpool Illuminations here.
Do you want the magnifying glass?
Oi. Oh, that's actually broke on me.
That's what I say, put it flat and you'll be better off, Grace.
No, it's not that, because now I can't barely see him at all, so I may as well just run the thing. It's not that, it's... I've just cut off that as well. Did you see those links Dan sent? I don't know.
Links. Links? He hasn't sent any links.
He has on my chat.
Oh, on the chat. Could have specified where.
I thought you were looking at the chat. That's why.
Ron says, I'd love to create something based on Campbelltown narrow gauge railway, but not much information about it. That's not good. I'm sure there's going to be something out there. Someone's got some photos.
I was going to say maybe the power of Facebook nowadays, you might be able to...
And Ron's just said, definitely cut on the mat. Funny, there's two people saying that.
Just what I'm preferring, that's...
Yeah, but you less
Different
risk
ways.
of breaking things, less risk of cutting yourself.
Yeah, I just can't see him as well, that's why.
Roger said, need some bevel blades on the Swan Morton scalpel.
I don't know which blades they are on these, actually.
Timber says, one day we'll see what Grace's blood colour is. Aaronville's in the house. Brian says, your blood is purple.
Yes. Shh, we don't want to give that away.
Well, that's the point. Mark's missing. And Gavin.
Yes. Gavin wasn't on the last one either, was he?
No. Hope he's okay. Hope Mark's okay.
Tuesdays he watches Bake Off, so I know it's...
Oh, yeah.
He has always said he's got his programme, so...
Yeah.
Strictly on Saturdays, so it's...
Aaron's back now from bowling.
There we go. Kind of doing a test fit, but it seems a bit thick. Why is this not going in as well? Oh, that's just freaking broke. Laser cut doesn't seem as... Aaron, it's this derelict shed that Roger sent. But I'm having difficulty getting it in the
Roger says bevel blades allow for a rocking motion cut.
How do you get it in there?
Brian says two-hand-fisted. Yeah, I agree.
Huh?
You're two-hand-fisted.
Well, do you want to try and put it in?
No? He's talking about when you're breaking them.
No. I'm trying to get it in, that's why.
Let's have a look. There's a bit. Have a chat with everybody. I'm going to flip the camera and have a chat and give them a break or two.
I have to see my ugly mug again. You have to see this ugly mug again. Bald 160 average. That's not bad. Anyone here had Markland Mini Club?
Pass me the blade, please.
Ah, what was that to, Brian? What is the temperature in here? It's starting to get a bit nippy now, isn't it?
No, just a note to self, don't go trying 3D printing in the evening in the shed.
Yeah. Not been bowling for years. It's okay, it's only Grace. Exactly. It's not that bad. Or is it? How donuts get in there? Who else? Lube or a small bit of time sanding using nail file, one of those cheap card ones. So are they not fit as well? It doesn't seem to be slotting straight in, does it? They should fit in easily, have built dozens. What's that now? I just heard now.
Found it.
Cutting out every part is hard on my fingers, so I do an hour or so at a time. That's why Metcalfe is so popular. No cutting out. Yeah, that's what I do like. It's, you know, you've got the bits there in line.
Says the one that was swearing about the train station.
Why? Yeah, because that was a laser print. We're talking about the actual kits. Where that paper I had to cut out. That's what we're saying. It could be just the paper's gone a bit thick. I don't know. I don't know. Father Hoyt, the Joyce fittings for them fits. What?
Where is it?
Where's what?
My kit with the little files in.
I know. Not marked on Mini Club, but I've joined my backroom collectors, dual gauge, 00 Still waiting for my free 00 gauge and gauge models from them. My welcome pack from 3 months ago. Great. That's a pain having to file them. You don't know where they are, do you? Oh, there.
Have a chat with the customers.
Customers. You heard this. You guys are customers now. That's nice, isn't it? What I think of that. But I could use this broken one to my advantage. So... Are you having fun, dear? Oh, dear. Right, I'm just watching him. So yes, how the devil is everyone? Those that enjoy the weekend and spend too much, except for Pete. 38 for a single gauge membership, free model and pin badge, or £60 for 00 and N gauge. We've not joined any. Well, the customer is always right. How much does he want to push it? Says Mav.
How much does he want to push what?
We said the customer's always right.
Yeah, except when I'm working out of till. Which is why I end up on report.
What did FIMO say? Oh, 10-pin bowling, great indoor sport, model railways, general modelling, 10-pin bowling, all fun and interesting. I also went to annual IPMS Telford 2023 this year.
Yeah, that one broke as well.
It's not going in.
No, it went in, but it's also broke. But if you can get that
Just me.
glued up as it is.
No, I could, broken ones, I can do this edge because that's where the tiles are going to be missing anyway. So I could do one and then one, and so I can still attach a couple. Where are you, Aaron? Definitely fiddly. No. Sorry, Rog, that ain't helping me with Metcalf. It went in easy there.
Dan, if we're customers now, I brought my 3D printer and poured it, so that means you have to pay us to get it back, mate.
I was going to say, he didn't put a deposit down, did he?
He hasn't got it. He hasn't got a ticket.
No. So we can't prove it.
I was at a show. Sure, YouTube is Scott Fair's got a very nice K2 SD42 in CN Library. Sort of. I've got a lot of dual gauge track ready to install. Run double O and engage and narrow gauge at the same time using Track Smart. Got my Xmas magazine card. Got my magazine, calendar and Xmas card, but no more welcome pack or anything. No, I know you're joking, Dan, you bleeding Wally.
It's fine. It was broken when it came to us if he wants it back. The condition it came in. Nothing to do with the when it was here.
Haven't you watched Pawn Shop or something? The AW, by the way. Before anybody twists that.
Oh, they will. And I think Osh might have gone. I haven't seen him comment for a while.
Well, if he's up early in the morning, he will be.
Yeah.
Jason Griffiths updated his profile picture an hour ago, 5 hours ago,
Yeah.
to a glass of Bailey's. Git.
That one did.
What then?
The glue thing.
The glue thing.
Yeah.
That's technical.
Oh yeah, really technical, didn't know.
Pete says he's got a great tweezer set to use now.
I couldn't believe when he pulled them out. As soon as he pulled them out, I went, oh. Because I was literally going to give you mine, Pete, and joke about it with you. I was so annoyed.
Dan says the condition I left it in was more complete than its current print and taken apart condition. I'm sorry, Dan, but do you actually have physical photo proof of that? Oh, you left it actually in this shed in one complete piece. Do you have photographic proof?
Tiny bit that's not glued there.
Hi, another like the track I've used a fair, but you've broken another one.
No, that's the one you broke completely. At least mine's still partly attached.
I didn't break it completely, it was still connected.
Mm.
End results will be Metcalf easy build, scale models, a little more work, a bit more realistic.
Oh, I don't know. At least Metcalf will fit together.
Aaron Mills, yep, slippery for sure. I used a headband on my glasses once. Damn it, Dan's right, he does have video evidence on our lives, on our videos. Damn. Ron, larger buildings I prefer scratch building. Yeah, it's like we've said, Ron, if you've got the talent, then go for it, and it does look amazing.
Doesn't want to go in there. It's like it's
Don't
too...
file that, file the wood. File the...
I've been filing the wood. It ain't...
Because if it's loose, it doesn't matter. But yeah, looking on that paint.
Right, that one's in.
I'll just maybe use the lighter than what the model ready or something. It doesn't matter if they're loose, is it? They're going to get stuck.
No, I'm just building. I'm putting it in to see if I've got it right. Too nice.
Not got the talent for scratch build. Nope, that's neither. No bleeding way. Maybe later on down the line.
Oh, let's get that difficult one done first, actually.
Do you want to have a look at the camera as to what view everybody's getting?
Yeah, they can see me at the top.
At the very base of the screen.
Yeah.
Move it down a bit.
Then it gets him. This is the problem. It gets in the way of me looking at it.
Do it from the side.
Which?
The camera.
I need to get a new holder because this one is just. Oof.
Ron Martin
It's
says,
moving.
a derelict building, obviously some bits will be broken. That's a fair comment, actually.
We're just testing
Yeah, you
that
can actually-
theory.
I was given a free pack of rock making plaster. I'm not sure how to use it yet, but what's due? Aaronville, read the instructions on the rock on the plaster pack and then throw them out. Add the plaster, add the right amount of water, and then add some more. A runnier consistency is better. It still goes off, but it gives you a longer working time. Watch Robin Grace build mountains with plaster strips. Oh, is it the plaster strips you've got, or the plaster?
Or did I hear for moulds?
No, he just said rock making plaster, so I'm confused as to whether it's the strips.
Yeah, because some call it mod rock, the strips.
Or the actual plaster, just plain plaster. Yeah, let us know which one it is, Aaron. You having fun there?
Not particularly.
Tom Couples in the house. You could say hello, Grace.
Hello. Sorry, I'm trying to concentrate because I don't want to break any more of them. And get away with a couple broken for what I want to do. But
Ian Mellings. What is the number of that? You mean of this kit?
all I've got is scale model scenery barn store. I've not got a number as such, I don't think. Oh yeah, I do. Tell a lie. KX057 and then 00.
Yeah, okay, Aaron. For a kilo of plaster, you need 750 ml of water. Obviously, you're not going to be making that much up in one go. But what you need to do is use your fractions to work out the lower amounts. So like a tenth of it, so you use 100 grams of plaster to 75 ml of water. But at the same time, add a bit more water because you want it a little bit more runny so it lasts a bit longer. Otherwise it goes off almost instantly.
Although part of it the first time was because you had that
Yes,
made up.
Yeah, the fake one. But even then, I got the real one that Roger recommended. And I still went in with more water.
Right. We are in, kind of. This one isn't in. Because I need him to touch the bottom, otherwise I'm going to have issues with that.
And yeah, going back to scratch build, it is literally each to their own. We do admire the people that've got the talent to do it, and certainly not bleeding knocking them.
No night, Brian, darling.
No night, Bright. Take care, mate.
The reason I've got to make sure these fit properly is for later on with the plimps, otherwise that's going to cause an issue there.
Aaronville, if you're talking about making mountains out of it, you are actually better with the plaster strips, the mod rock as some people call it, rather than just plaster itself. That's my personal opinion. Others might say different.
Oh, I'm just going to go and glue this.
Where are we? I've lost him. I'm lost. Yeah. If you're making up 100 milligrams of plaster, 75 millilitres of water, but then add some more. And just, you want it like a thick cream consistency, but not too thick. Night Brian, night Brian, night Brian, keep safe. Night Brian, night Brian, night Brian. Hello again, Tom. Inhale to scratch build everything from my end scale soda layout. You both have seen the shed I built. Yeah, it's that we do like that shed.
You have a skill for it. Look at your drawings. Amazing.
Aaron, where to use that plaster you've got? Get some. We were given rock molds by Roger, and we use that plaster to make the rock molds. But you can use that for smoothing off areas as well. But if you've got like a larger area, it might be easier with the plaster strips.
They recommend it for like road surfaces and things, don't they?
Yes, yeah.
For a smooth road surface.
Knockers Lane, you want some plumber's hemp to build a thatch roof?
Ooh. I don't know, because I was thinking the tiles, but completely abandoned. But we could maybe do a different thatch roof. I don't know. At the moment, it's...
No, it would, the thatched roof, it wouldn't be around here.
No, but we've got a thatch roof on the one by windmill.
Yeah, I know, but you bet.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not even thinking we need to get the line running. That's kind of the...
Wiltshire, yeah. Wiltshire's nuts on thatched scenery.
Right, let's get going this.
Where are we? Timber last scratch build wasn't even square, but that's the best thing in it. They're not supposed to be square. Grace, if you build that to the SAEAS, I think Climo, I think I have an update pending. Eek, I hope that's all it is. You talking about your computer, Climo?
Sorry, I'm concentrating on this, guys, because it's obviously not as easy.
Little Britain just dropped a WindSor piece into my keyboard. Had to remove a bunch of keys to get it out and then put them back.
Oh dear.
I hope you put them back in the right place. Or his spelling will be as bad as yours.
Right, that one's fitting in, but that one isn't.
Oh, Flymo, he's got a load of updates pending to install on his computer.
Oh dear.
I used to dread that on Windows, you know, because you do all the updates and you'd pray to God that the computer wouldn't blue screen. Tim, I'm still trying to find the NE key. Roger, Grace, if you build that the same as mine, I'll send you a chocolate frog as a well done prize. Aaron, I saw you both on a photo on Facebook. Were you both at Crew, and who did you meet in the photo? We met, well, we've already met Jason before, but we finally got to meet Pete and his wife.
So she was lovely.
Simon, Jason's wife Rachel at the end of the day. Grace finally got to meet Timber, and she got on well. You two got on like a house on fire, didn't you?
Yeah, you kept bumping into me around the layout, so didn't you, Timber? My shorty friend. We've got our own little club.
Yeah, we were hoping to meet a few more, but sadly a lot went on the Saturday instead, but we couldn't make it on the Saturday.
Now, we'll definitely be at Jason's, but, you know, maybe this time next year we'll be in a better position that we can stay overnight, do both days, things like that, isn't it? It's,
Flymer said it's coping with the OS on it, but it's getting on the PC, that is. Yeah, I know that feeling. Roger says, his chocolate frogs were infused with chili.
Oh, no, no, no. I ain't doing it like yours then, Jesus Christ.
Sue says hi, Rob and Grace.
Who said?
Sue.
Yes, but there's also Sue at Pudden
Pete.
Junction. Hi, Sue, darling. Yeah, but you have to be a bit more because Mike's in as well.
Oh,
so
I do
Sue at
apologise.
Pudden.
I didn't know Mike was in, sorry.
That's why I was like, which Sue?
Yeah, Flymo, every time I went to update a Windows PC, I dreaded it. Absolutely dreaded it. Because Microsoft were useless with their updates. Because they used to give you an update and then he used to give you a fix on the update. Ron, can I suggest keeping Rocket Car Glue upside down on damp tissue? It does stop nozzle from clogging.
It's all right. Timber gave me the link to these add-ons, which also gives it a smaller tip. They're pence. They're not even pence to replace, are they?
No,
I've got a bag of 100, and to be honest,
250.
250.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I'll let you know when I've run out, but I'm only on my third one, I think it is.
Roger says, I never saw you two at crew, maybe because I was not there.
Might be why. I think, if anything, tonight this proves I do not have like the kit bashing skills. Line, no, that's higher. Needs to go down. I'm frustrated with this now.
Have you papered both end walls of your inside?
No, because you said that one. You wouldn't, because that's going to be.
Right. So what have you done?
I've done my wrong frickin' trusses the wrong way round.
Yes.
Oh.
You put the actual fine what proper ones.
Yes. I know.
And you could put the broken ones that side.
Yeah, that's what I was planning.
Hashtag just saying.
Shut up. I don't want to know.
Hashtag just being right.
Hashtag being almost under the patio.
Arundel, I met Pete and Sue, Brian and Timber at Getz. Well, nice. I plan to go to Ali Pally in March 16, 17 next year.
Where's this Ali Pally again?
I don't know.
People do.
Arundel, the one we are planning to be at next year is Jason's crew event. Almost for certain. Yeah, the .NET version's all patched up and such from malicious software remover and all. I can roll it back out to find out how to set up a system restore. Yeah, but Flymo, I don't know if you're like me. When I used to run Windows, the system restore, the ones you knew worked, the ones that weren't there. And that .NET framework was a PITA, to be honest. For Britain, it's dusk here. I've got to go and bring the animals in. Ron, I've never had any issue installing the roof beams. Always just go in and I use embossed wraps outside.
For some reason, it's whether it's just one of those odd kits, I don't know. But this one, it is not fitting in there. I'm literally having to file every single one because it's. I'm going to break it trying to push them in.
Yeah. Timber's sent a link for an example set of those nozzles. Thank you, Timber. Fine, at least I know about it now, or not at 2 or 3 a.m. or like when I'm shutting down for the night. Not funny.
Yeah.
Been there, done that, mate. Yeah, Jace, could you put a link up for the exhibition next year, please, buddy?
Website.
Oh no, someone's beaten to it. Sorry, I do apologise. Well done, Flymo. But yeah, we're going to be that. We haven't decided if it's the Saturday. I think we'll go on the Saturday, won't we?
It's only one day, Jason's one.
Well, in that case, we're going on that day then.
And even if it was two, we're the photographers, so we'd be going to both.
No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't. No, we wouldn't.
Oh, okay.
No. Why would you go to a wedding twice? The same wedding?
Oh.
Why would you go to the same wedding twice?
Different people,
The same wedding, same people.
different layouts,
Same people.
different layouts.
No. Same food, same cake. You wouldn't.
To be honest, Jason, I'm just getting a bit annoyed with it, so I'm kind of doing both.
Ian's shooting up.
This is really tough.
Night night, Ian. Thanks for
No, no,
dropping in,
Ian,
buddy.
darling. As I said, I don't know whether it's just maybe one of the odd ones that isn't working, but I couldn't even get the file in just before.
Jason says, why don't you file the slots and not the trusses? Yeah, well,
That's what I
wondering.
was...
Yeah.
Because I'm getting frustrated with it, Rob. That's why. But I think for stability
Are
on
you
that...
putting the broken pieces on the right side now?
Yes.
The very end one, I would not worry about, seriously.
No, hold on. No, I've glued the wrong blooming side. Oh. So I was gluing them to the right side because I wanted it to be open there away from the door.
But you've glued the piece of paper on the wrong side.
I can cut the other bit of paper.
Grace, I think he said Jason. Grace, turn the camera on yourself for a little while and take a break of it. So Pete, sorry I got distracted by work. Regarding my rail, I'm actually further ahead now than I thought.
Would you want to come here for a minute? Because I'm going to...
No, I need to go and get my tablets. So, turn the camera around, have a chat, take a break off it because it's frustrating you.
Of course it's frustrating me. I'm used to just... It works. Take a break. Have a Kit Kat. Where's my Kit Kat then, Jace? I want a Kit Kat now. But yeah, it's just... I'm used to things just fitting in and it working. But as I said, it just really doesn't want to go in there. And then I've obviously done my wrong. The new swear word. Rafters. Great, can't wait to see it, Mav. So yeah, don't like your moment, Jace. Although you bought me Mr. Grimm, so you're staying with good books for a little while, I think. You get away with it. Oh dear. That's not you, Jesus. Really, does Rob know? What the... No, oh God, I'm tired. Does Rob know what? He was there when you gave me Grimm. Although I am going to eat a jammy dodger. Or just that I want one. This will have to do. Keep with Metcalf. I think so. I think I've tried it, but... I'm not saying some people got the skill. I clearly... Oh, I like things to fit. I'm a woman after all. I got fit just right. Raymond, I agree. Typical craftsman style kit. Frustrating to build, and that it is. Quick question for you channels. What would you consider a decent intro time length? For us, I think it depends what you've got in there. But one thing we were told, like we had the members at the beginning, that can affect your attention levels, because people just get fed up. So I think quick and to the point is probably a good one, but you don't want it to be too quick that it seems like you've just rushed and not put any thought into it. I build all card kit like scratch building kit. Yeah, like it's not my favourite thing, that's for sure. 10 seconds. Yeah, that's probably, I think ours, oh, I don't know how long ours is. Probably around the 10. I know Rob's actually sped it up as well. I think it's at 8 seconds. He does the editing, so I'll ask him when he comes back in. You just don't want people to get bored with it being too long. It's what kit building is about. Adapt and overcome. No, I haven't eaten your Kit Kat. Those rafters fit either way, back to front, inside out, don't matter. It ain't fitting for me. You've seen it trying to put it in. When I'm tired, it's not the best thing. Maybe as years go on and that, but I think newbies, Metcalf is definitely what I always recommend. Aaronville, you're doing real life making models, not all works all the time. That's modelling for you. How many others in live show? What's not working? I'll probably not have perfect models first time. But that's what we said, you know, we're always going to show you the good and the bad. Even on the recorded stuff. That's for Mav. Lee, model car kit's doing model on a kit at the moment. Nice one. You like your Metcast as well, don't you? Think on this one. 10 seconds or less on my main channel, 0. How long is our intro, dear?
8 seconds. Well, it is tonight. It is now. It was 9.
So yeah, I think
Huh? What have we done with that?
you've picked up your tablets and you haven't brought them in, have you?
No, I brought the tablets and I haven't brought the snacking.
Is that a fur coat you have on, Grace? Harris, no it isn't, darling. Probably be a bit warmer. I actually had a patient laugh one day and said he'd buy me a fur coat. So we're laughing and Rob said as long as he takes me out a date, and he upped it to a fur coat and I'm still waiting. Each channel has its own best to experiment in videos to begin with. Yeah, I think it also depends on your channel, really. You know, we're constantly looking at things and changing things. If you look like our first videos and how things have changed, it does make a difference, but everyone's channel's different. Sorry your first experience with scale model scenery kits frustrating you. I've had no issues with them, and even like the smell of a burnt wood when you open the packet. It could just be one of those old kits that haven't worked, Tony. Honestly, it happens. Technology, anything. Sometimes the kits just don't quite work. That's why we like you. Real life, Aaron. I like quick kits as well. I've yet to do one. My worry is how thin they can be, but I will find out. Little advice, do a 30-second introduction in person, voice what your video is about, then run your channel intro. That's a good one, Jace.
I was actually thinking about experimenting with that. Because there are a few that do it that way. They do a little bit of a voice, and then run the intro.
With ours, how long our talking takes. Grace, when Rob comes back, ask him about my messenger I sent.
I'll tell him. I'll have a look in a minute.
"14 seconds repeat." Tyrone! Oh, it's Tyrone, isn't it? How are you, buddy? It's been a little while. Finally got my version of the N-scale scenic ridge layout going. Brilliant news. Absolutely fantastic. How are you keeping, darling? Mike, it's the pictures at the start of the clips a reason we don't have a good thumbs rate.
Yes, it can be. Yeah.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Pictures at the start.
Thumbnail. People will take a look at a thumbnail.
Oh, I mean thumbnail. Oh, I'm with you. Yeah, so our thumbnails, we always try to include things that we're doing. Or to be honest, we just stick it usually of just me, mine, don't we?
Which is why they find it boring.
Yeah, that's why. Like upon junction, good information, clear, themed thumbs are key. Because I know some people with their thumbnails actually like have a picture and put writing over it as well. Because you can either take your clips from a video for your thumbnail, or you can like add your own picture in. So you can do it yourself, can't you? Whether you can edit it or just use a clip from your video. No night, Lee. Jason, watch the start of my last layout update video, for example, of what I mean.
Oh, missing loads of photos.
Yes, I do, Grace. What do you do? Sorry, Timber, darling. Oh, sorry.
Madam Metcalf.
Our artist of the stream, that isn't me.
Mind the notifications.
That's why I put it further up. Madam Metcalf is in. I like that, Dan. I do like that. Hey, we've had our first fan art. Hey, Dan, you're the first visitor and you've given us our first fan art.
Ron Martin.
And then another photo from Ron Martin.
Close that one. There's another one underneath it.
Brickworks he built. Oh, wow. That is amazing. Much more talent than us, then.
And I think there's another one coming.
Have writing and relevant picture from the vid in the thumb. Yeah, so you can do either one, can't you? Can do either way. That's the great thing. We at the moment just get from the videos.
Holy moly.
Doing good in Detroit, thinking about starting a channel to log my progress. Do it! Do it! And the family here will support you. Honestly, it's... You will get idiots as your channel grows especially, but the best thing I can say is just ignore them. It's not easy. It is not always easy. There will always be jealousy. There will always be people with opinions that aren't the same as yours, and they make... Yeah. Yeah, but you also will get disagreements of opinions on how you do things. Because that's the thing we were told is how we do things. People might say, well, don't do it this way. But as we always say, and take it if you want, number one rule. You know, that is the one thing, is it is your channel. You post what you want. You do things how you do. Do not give in to people that try and put you down for how you do things. You know, we accept people do comments. We, you know, we're more than happy for people to share their knowledge. But if people start forcing on their opinions, then you've got a block button, buddy. So definitely go for it. Let us know when you do, please. And then we will share it.
Oh, Mike's on about the thumbs ups and downs. The like buttons.
Oh, we don't
take no bleeding notice.
No, it's again, it's not easy. When we first started, we looked at figures. Thumbs up button, even on our videos, are not always like that much. Honestly,
we still get thumbs down on ours, don't we?
But that doesn't actually do anything to your algorithm or out.
No, don't worry about it.
But something we worried about at the start was numbers and things.
The thumbs up and thumbs down. The only thing, and literally the only thing that affects, is the person that hits it. Whether they get shown more of videos like that or less videos like that. It'll make no difference whatsoever to your video, buddy.
But you know, if you look back at ours, might feel free. Obviously, we sometimes, I think sometimes if we mention it, it might remind people. So like Pete there, hope you don't think I'm picking on you, Pete. But Pete's just said thumbs up, thumbs. And I'll be watching lives myself. And then someone will say, hit the like button, guys. And I'll go, oh, I haven't done it. You know, so it is very easy to think about. Yeah.
It's nice to see.
But it is easy to forget it, even as a YouTuber yourself. You know, as I said, sometimes when people, you know, don't, it's easy.
First visitor and fan art, I'm not least not the first patio victim. Raymond says your glue tip is still full of glue.
Yes, weirdly enough, it drains very slowly, but it does drain down. So if you look at my rocket glue one here, that's drained down. And then you get a few bits that dry, but then you just simply replace it.
Tyrone says, I'll try to be original and use my own judgment to start. Basically, we started this out and we're very much at the point now where numbers sod it. We've got our little community here and that's all that matters. So
But
don't
it can
worry.
get you down. It's not easy.
It can. It can.
You know, it did bother us when our views went down because we thought, what have we done wrong? You know, I think it's unfortunately nowadays the world is very much likes and follows and...
Jason, I think I found the perfect fuel storage storage kit that I like. It's going to cost though.
Oh dear.
Ron Martin, absolutely not more talent. What you do is brilliant, Grace. Pete says, don't argue, Grace, just block.
Exactly.
Ron says, Jason, take images and build your own.
Roger forgot to thumbs up, doing it now. So exactly, it's, you know, it's quite easy. I think especially on videos, I'm awful for not doing it because for lives, you've got the reminders. But it is hard sometimes when you're watching a video because back in the early days of YouTube, nobody even bothered about it. So I think it's more a habit.
Tony, thumbs down only means that someone is saying they don't want to see this sort of subject and they're suggested. Still gets the algorithm excited, so a positive for the channel. Flymo, I think heat at Human City Junction on later Tyrone. Well, there's some American live streams too. Don't be afraid to ask folks about problems. Yeah, don't forget to be able to ask.
And ask on here.
That's exactly what we do.
And if you're on Facebook, head to Finneton Central's page. Please answer the questions, but everyone in the community here that's on there will be happy to help if they can.
Jay says, stop rocket glue drying up, turn it upside down and wrap a tip in damp cloth. Tyrone, I've been watching your videos and some of the slow changes you've made for the better of you and your own viewers. Yeah, we try and adjust it, but at the same time, it's going back to rule number one. It's our channel. If people don't like the way we do it, they can leave. It's not a locked door, is it? They can go out.
No, and they can come in and out as they please.
We've actually put, was it this morning we put that short up? Or yesterday morning?
Which short?
The change from start to finish, start to now.
Oh, that was 2 days ago?
Yeah.
Yes, I can't remember.
Tyrone's, check out our shorts. Check out the latest video in our shorts list. It came up on Grace's phone of when the shed was a shed.
Yeah.
And all the damp and mould and everything. Aaron, I love our group. I'm rubbishing at putting the duvet covers on a duvet. Aaron's cracked. Jason says, here, Rob and Grace. Climate. Also, drawings can help Tyrone. If you're stuck visualising something, draw it or scale it, rough sketch. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
Also, remember the number one rule, which is what you may have heard Grace tell me a little while back, is just leave it for a bit. If it's frustrating you, just walk away. Go and stick the kettle on.
Yeah.
Go and have something to eat. Go for a walk.
But that's what I always say, is like, Rob, walk away. But also, even I planned things out initially. I had my Procreate on iPad. I put the pictures out, didn't I? And it doesn't always go to plan. But I think, because I am getting frustrated and with the time and it being winter, I think we are going to start slowing it down and heading off. But honestly, Tyrone, drop us a message, or if you're not on Facebook, an email, rgjtrains@outlook.com, and we will be more than happy to help you, buddy.
And there's some great people in here who will also give you some great hints and tips as well.
But do it for you, honestly. And even if people give advice, you know, you don't have to follow it. It's yours. You know, and I know I can get people frustrated sometimes, like when I did the painting and people were suggesting all different things. Also, what people view on the camera is slightly different to what you see in person. So I know people have openly said to me, a person who spoke to me at the show, do you mind if I say what you said? Because I know you'd said that as well, but I don't want to mention your name if you're not happy to.
Well, don't mention your names.
But, you know, a few people have said to me, like with the mountains, at first they were like, oh, I don't know, that's not looking good. It just doesn't. And when I was painting, people were like, no, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. And now everyone loves my mountains. So it can also be hard to get across, especially colours and things. The exact colour on video than in person. You know I caused frustrations that night. People with different opinions. And I did stick to my guns. Sometimes I'm stubborn. Sometimes I want to try things my own way as well. That's not a problem. You know, it's all about having an experiment. We love Grace's Mountain, says Timber.
But it's everything, you know. It's always rule number one. You like one particular thing, that's fine.
I wanted a bit of purple in there, didn't I? Like the slate purple, and it works.
No, I mean in general, just anything, you know. Some people like Metcalf, some people like scratch builds, some people do a mixture of both, and there's nothing wrong with any of them. It's each to their own.
Thanks, Orny. Got 40 plus subscribers now this time of year. Sorry, I just didn't want to ignore comments. Good idea. Sketch it. Have a break. Tea and biscuits and chocolate. In fact, the Metcalf kit sometimes say, have a break. I've been great for Shed a year ago. Thanks, Limo. Jason, I watched that short and was amazed how different it looked. You've done an amazing Grace job making it what it is today in just 1 year. You know, it's both of us though, especially in the sheds. God, we spent what, 2 months getting it back?
It was 2 months of hard work every single day, wasn't it? Was it a nail? Is it? It was paint.
Not a nail. It's a
staple.
A staple. I'm very delicate, Rob. So no FUXXXX swearing. For your channel, basically run how you want. Use safety features if you want. You hit milestones like subs only mode. Mods 2 layers of protection always, as well as advice. Just watch it fly mode. What a change! It's crazy, isn't it? Grace, you have wonderful mountains. We all love them. Hello, World Timbers. We all love
when
Grace.
She's balancing.
Yes. My live mountains. There's a tool in the kit for the actual stapler, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it wouldn't come out without.
We all love Grace's mountains, says Jason. Trust me, seeing her mountains in real life is best. For video and live streams don't give it justice, believe me. And that's with a jumper on. Rule number 1, it's your layout, says Paul. Harris, well, I'm away fencing tomorrow as someone last night took 2 panels out of my daughter's fence. Oh, jeez. Is that you heading off then, Harris, darling? As I said, we are shutting it down now ourselves. Seriously, there's a lot of work gone into the mountains and the house on the hill. But, you know, it's hard on camera. It really is. We'll be showing nude pics of me in the woods to get more subscribers. So on that, I do want to say as well, I think you'd seen in the summer and you look at how many views we get now. Obviously, part of the reason our channel grew was me in summer. I'm not going to change what I wear for people, but, you know, it's not hard to go, there's a female.
We were
dressed,
getting some sick comments, weren't we?
So, obviously, as a male, it is harder.
Yeah, meant to do that.
Because you will, you know, we get subscribers for one reason, but
Jeff,
it's her mountains are sturdy and perky and great coloured, and again look best in person. Amazing Grace, says Jason. Don't start with that song. Ron Martin, I love building dioramas. We'll send more images to Messenger, including some in Ferrero Rocher boxes, and time with the idea of glass jars.
Cool.
Didn't I keep my Ferrero Rocher box?
That's a big staple.
I think I did. But Christmas is coming up. Oh no, what's Harris? Tyrone, I truly appreciate all this help from everyone. You guys truly are awesome. Being a barber by trade helps with visualising angles and layers. Well, just go for it, darling, honestly. I know a lot of the community here will pop over when you start your channel. If you start your channel, you obviously don't have to. Flymo, how sweet the sounds.
We'll give people a warning, headphone warning.
It didn't save a wretch like me. Headphone warning, Rob's bashing. Oh, Jesus, I needed one. Nice to see your model layout history from an empty shed to a layout. Love how this format is working and a great chat. I also love what's outside the window with your mum's sketch. And the spider one. Don't miss the spider one. We'll wait until the end then 4 times early shifts. Oh, 6 till 15:30. Oh, we miss seeing Grace's mountains at the crew exhibition. Might be different in summer. For a male, it's harder.
Yeah, Jace, you want to do
You want to do a model railway exhibition in the height of summer, mate, and then...
He's doing it in June, isn't he?
I thought it was April.
June.
Oh, you never know. You have to wear a yellow dress.
I'm doing photos as well. No chance. I realised what I said there, Timber. Yes. Can always rely on you to twist it. It was bits all over the place, and then whistle through last night, sent by the Almighty.
You need to run through.
No, Andy, darling. As I said, we're kind of going ourselves. Ron, I do dioramas. There were plenty of streamers at the exhibition, but no streakers. Too cold. You should have made them make it warmer. And there was no horse. It's been a good stream. Thanks, Simon, buddy. Bye, Andy. Dale, thanks for the live RNG night. Everyone, you all stay safe. Ugh. Flymo is now singing the Amazing Grace. Gotta go, folks. Need my beauty sleep. See you next time. Take care. Jason, June 23rd. Are you impressed, Jason? I got the month right. So, yeah, I think I have to go now. Meds are kicking in. Feel so tired now. Oh, I saw pink footballers at Crew. Yes, we did, didn't we?
Yeah, that's the point. Yeah, we did. And that's not an innuendo.
No, that's actually
we genuinely
pink
saw
uniform. I see someone found a channel that I have it for other hobbies, but I guess I could use it for this as well. Be careful with channels that are mixed things, because that can, one, bugger up your algorithm, and it can get confusing.
What's that?
Having multiple things on the channel, different hobbies.
I'll just create a second channel.
Yeah. Create an email. So then if you create an email for your layout, then you've also got an email people can contact you on. Easy to do. Hotmail, Outlook, Gmail. You can just create an email, name it your layout or something, maybe your channel, and then you've also got an email that people can contact you on, and it's not your personal email. But I would recommend having a channel dedicated to it, because when I was doing my portraits, even though it's arty, I did a bit of painting, and the usual people weren't interested and others were, and it just causes confusion in your viewer base. But again, it's up to you. Bye, says Raymond. Indian tonic water, Roger. Right, so I think at this point, I thank you all for joining. Again, thank you to patrons, members, subscribe, everyone, and our mods. And obviously, as I said, Tyrone, drop us an email if you want to chat more about it, buddy. Or if you're on Facebook, join Brian's page. But yes, we're going to flip it now and call it an end. It is getting cold as well.
Someone share a link to Brian's Pinnerton page.
Yes, please, if you don't mind again. Yes, do not publish mixed content on a channel. Viewers will not like it. No, it causes confusion, because you get your viewers for one, viewers for the other, and then they lose interest with the channel because you're doing something else. So definitely I'd say, and it doesn't cost you anything to create a different channel, and if you've got like on your phone, you can have the multiple channels there, so you can easily log out and go into the other one.
Well, I was thinking of using my own one, doing Lego builds.
You mean like me with my portraits that still haven't done anything in God knows how long?
Yeah, and you've got to do them for Stephen B.
Yes, but where's the time?
I know.
But that's the only other thing I would suggest as well while you're building your channel, is try and have it a little bit active, because otherwise you're going to get these viewers to it and they're going to think, oh, he doesn't post that much. Where, like us, if we have to take a break, we've got the viewers now that know that isn't, you know, this isn't us usually. There's a reason why, and people have said before, we're wait for you, where new viewers might not be as loyal to you yet. You know, you might have, but try and have, because like when I do my drawings, I kept posting, got to be 1,000, and now I barely post. It's gone right down. Obviously, my portraits hasn't got like family that we do here, and again, it's TikTok, but again, maybe try and start your channel with a couple of good videos and things. But I am gonna swip it now. We've got quite a few in. We've got over 40 in, so I do apologise, guys, but it is getting colder. We've got to go out in the morning, and I'm getting frustrated with this, so it's pointless starting something new. So thank you all one again, as always. Top tier patrons and members, we will get the link out to you for the next episode as soon as, but we haven't filmed yet.
We haven't even started filming for it.
But keep an eye on the communities tab and the patrons members tab to see when we're filming and getting it out there. We will try and let you know. And again, we haven't done sneak peeks. Not that we've done anything this week, but
No,
we are getting awful with sneak peeks. So I have this main channel, personal channel, and this channel I run for someone else. Yeah. So anyway, I'm going to flip it, guys. Watch as people go out. So if you wouldn't mind leaving the stream, because it will literally just be on the build. And then when we get to the lower numbers, I'll give a 1 minute warning. So thank you all once again. And we will see you later on in the week. Night, everyone. Night, Chloe, darling. We'll give you a call tomorrow, sweetheart. Oh, yes, I saw that picture, Jason. With you putting your hand behind my head. I saw that picture, Jason.
Bye-bye.
Anyway, bye.